Welcome to the My Wife is Going to Kill Me podcast with Travis Bowles.
He traded a Hulkbuster for that.
Pete McCarthy.
That opinion is wrong, Steven. Nothing you can say makes that not wrong.
And your host, Steve Bisciotti.
I think I am this show. Let's go.
Yeah.
Fucker. You got to be fat to be on this podcast.
Yep. He looks so fucking good.
I don't want to talk about it.
I know. I hate it.
It didn't take him that long either.
And he'll even tell you, I didn't really even do that much. I'm like, well, you
Yeah, but
never
he
ever
doesn't
do
eat.
anything much ever in anything that you do.
He like eats breakfast, skips lunch, has a little portion of fucking something at dinner where it's time to go.
He walks.
All right, everybody, welcome back to episode 211 of the My Wife is Going to Kill Me podcast. I'm your host, Steve Bisciotti. With me today are two of the best co-hosts a host could have. Jeremy DeWitt is here. How you doing, Jeremy?
Hello, Steven. I'm pretty good.
Your first official show.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been on the show.
Yeah.
But this is like, you know.
Yeah, but like now I'm officially in the fold,
Yeah.
in the folds
Yeah.
of the fatness of this
Say I got plenty.
podcast.
Get all up in it.
Yeah. How do you feel?
I feel exactly the same.
Good.
Except I had to do a little bit more work.
It looks like we made it.
Next in across me is Pete McCarthy. How you doing today, Pete?
Wonderful. Thanks for having me.
Pete, what did you think of the news?
I 100% am totally down with it. Jeremy has been one of those lights in my life that I never knew was dark. And one day I met him and the switch was flipped, and I've been bathed in the illumination that is Jeremy James DeWitt. Ironically enough, we weren't able to all get together to do the kind of bringing him in. So I tried to play the game of going fucking silent. So the news happens. I did not like anything on Facebook. I didn't comment. I didn't do anything in our support group in the podcast victims. I just fucking ghosted just to see if anybody think I was actually gone, and they didn't.
Nobody noticed.
Nobody even noticed. So that's why I came out. That's why I came out swinging yesterday with my first official post since my darkness, and it was, how do we attack Christianity and ABF? So, but no,
There are ways.
I actually that very next day, because that happened Thursday night, that next morning, one of my guys was T-boned in a mini pumper of one of our fire trucks, and it was totaled. So that whole next day,
By the way, if I was a dwarf or a little person and I was a porn star, my porn name would be Mini Pumper.
I love it.
I love it too.
I love it.
That's good.
And so my whole next day was obviously consumed with that. Everybody was okay, but it was just my first time ever dealing with a total vehicle that was department related, and so I was gone, and I thought I'm just going to continue to do this, and yeah, it didn't work well. Like, there wasn't like
Nobody
no
noticed.
there was no Argentinas crying for me, if you will. But,
Aw.
so no, but dude, officially welcome. It's awesome to
Thanks,
have you. I
man.
mean, you've always been a great addition to the episodes, and like I said via text this morning, we've already planned more for this show than Travis has in the entire 5 years we've been doing it. So it's a win.
Almost 6, right? According to that design,
Yeah.
right? 2015.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
got some people on the YouTube.
Oh, hey.
Tomas Rydberg is here, all the way from Sweden.
Hey, what time? They're 6 hours ahead of us.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Tomas, I want to tell you this real quick. One of my full-time firefighters is from Sweden, and he is one of the most amazing people I've ever met. And he was having some trouble with You guys have heard on the fire trucks. You heard that it's called the Q. It's the really loud air that woo.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Well, they're pneumatically driven, and he was having some problems with it. Well, his brother is a fire truck mechanic in Sweden. So he says to me, "Oh, hey Chief, I'm going to call someone and try to figure out the Q on 21." I said, "Okay, cool." So he calls, and all of a sudden he's federal signal. And I'm like, I realize he's calling his brother in Sweden, and they have a conversation about it. I'm like, he figured out how to fix it. I'm like, this is super cool.
That's awesome.
But I just thought it was fun because right in the middle of what he was saying, he said the name brand of it,
Right.
in English, and then went back to Swedish. So I love the Swedes, Tomas. I love them.
They definitely are sexy.
Yes, they are.
There is a comment that says, "Wow, I missed a couple episodes. Travis do something different with his hair." And he put weight back on.
Yeah.
Hashtag make
Missed a
Travis
couple
fat
episodes,
again.
huh? You missed it. The big
So-
reveal.
Tomas says sound on, Cody.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay.
Okay.
We're good.
Yeah, have you guys gotten any messages or anything talking some shit? Like, I don't know, guys, you might have fucked up.
Only like a couple hundred.
Okay.
Not a big deal.
Good.
No, it wasn't. 198, I think. We haven't hit 200 yet.
Let's say all the public stuff has been like, S and my D, but but yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Everybody's hopeful that this is my way out, and that's not going to happen. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm pretty much the most important one, and it's evident by everything. You go to the support group, and it's always, hey, so what's Steve think of this? What's Steve think of that? I can't keep up. All right? So, I mean, it's not... I'm the one that drives everything that happens on this show. There's no way I'm going anywhere unless I decide to get pissed off enough that I say, screw you guys, and leave. And that would be just because I'm angry.
Fair enough. I don't want you going anywhere. I get to see you more times a month now.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
There is no possible way that you can add somebody to this show that while performing the classic Vanilla Ice track of Ice Ice Baby will play the guitar, will rap the first verse, and then raps the second verse as the main person from Digital Underground.
Which, he just passed away too.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Humpty
didn't know
Hump, man.
And then the third verse as Cartman from South Park. And every single time he does it, I lose my mind, and I love him, and I'm like, how can he not bring something to the show?
Oh, you forgot adding the Go Ninja Go.
Right.
That's
Then
not,
I add
but
it.
that's not part of that, is it? You
At the end, I add the Go Ninja Go.
I thought you did that as part of the medley with the Prince stuff. Isn't that part of that?
No.
Oh,
Nope.
okay. Well, so the other great thing that Jeremy always does that I absolutely love is they're doing. It's not Purple Rain to start. Is it Purple Rain to start?
We start with When Doves Cry.
When Doves
And
Cry.
then go into Purple Rain.
And then all of a sudden, you're like, dun, 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 and you're like, that's Thunder Kiss 65. And then he goes and he does all
I
these
see what
great
no,
riffs.
That's, we actually do that in Play That Funky Music.
Okay.
So and that song is in E for all you music nerds out there. And in the middle, it's just easy to rock some White Zombie and some Pantera and
Yeah,
some.
and it's just
yeah.
awesome.
And then people are like, what?
I don't think this is how the song goes, but I kind of
yeah.
like it.
This is a little rocking.
This is making my balls tingle. So
Emma Wickman's here. Michael Casper. John Caulfield. How does Travis always say his name? He always says
something
Clawfield
stupid.
or-
Clawfield, yeah.
Yeah.
He's stupid.
Caulfield. Yeah. Hi, John. How you doing?
So who ate Trav?
It was time. You get too skinny, we eat you.
Yep.
We eat you before all the fat's gone.
We need that flavor. Still
He
got a
was
little
walk-
bit of spice in there.
He was walking too much. It was starting to get kind of sinewy and muscly. We want it.
Yeah,
like
we want squish.
Had to go to a play last night.
Oh,
Claire was
The
performing
Descendants.
The Descendants.
So what? I saw the name of the character that she played, but who? Like, what is the actual character like?
There isn't one.
Well, I think those tie back to a villain, right?
They might. Yeah. Well, yeah. She would have been the Queen of Hearts.
Okay.
Associated with the Queen of Hearts.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was looking
From
for.
Alice in Wonderland. So Claire did a really good job. It was a high school play.
Mhm.
Claire's
It
only
was a high school
13.
musical.
Was a high school musical. Claire was she's only 13, but they needed kids for this one, so she was able to try out, and she ended up actually it was in the running for a lead role,
No shit, huh?
which was pretty cool. She got a call back and would have been God, I can't think of the name of the character, but the fairy godmother's daughter, but ended up losing it to a sophomore in high school, which is admirable, you know. But Claire was nonetheless a little upset about it. She come home, she was crying, and I had to have a little father-daughter talk with her. That, you know, I sat her down and I said, just, you know, it's okay. Remember these tears. I want you to think about how you feel right this moment, because you have talent. And one of these days, you're going to smash some other little girl right out of the running for another role. And guess what? She's going to be feeling this. And I want you to make more people feel this throughout your life. This is your new goal. I want you to think of the pain you're feeling right now, and I want you to inflict it as often as you can. Because you've got my genetics. You're something special.
Aw,
And then we hugged. It was great.
you're a great father.
And she's been really weird lately. She's been really driven and kind of like angry, and she's like been
Angry?
stabbing dolls and stuff. So I don't know what
okay,
that's all
yeah.
about ever since then. Yeah.
It's fun. Well, that's good. The videos that I saw that your wife shared and stuff, like, she's got some talent. She's outgoing.
that's why they, you know, she's got so much dance background. She's been dancing since she's been like 5 in like dance class and stuff. So
Yeah. My kid's just getting like
She got-
emo.
yeah.
Yeah, just wants to like sit in her room.
I don't think they call
on-
it that anymore, do they?
They do kind of like jokingly.
Oh,
We're so
okay.
10 years ago.
Yeah, I'm out of it. Like, when we were younger, it wasn't emo. It was just like goth or
Right.
you know, whatever. And then it was there was this emo, and then now it's whatever they. I don't know. It's
Some
weird.
of the best music came out of that.
Did it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So
Well, I did.
that,
I
the
did
whole
like,
emo, screamo, post-hardcore, like
Oh,
all of your Funeral for a Friend and Under
who did,
Oath and
who does
Nosebit
Welcome to the Black
Silverstein,
Parade?
My Chemical Romance.
I think they're cool.
Do you know? You know the lead
I mean, I'm
singer,
not like a fan. Like I don't like have a poster on my wall, but I like it.
You know the lead singer of that band is who wrote the Umbrella Academy, right?
No.
Yeah, Gerard Way.
I think I read something about that.
He
Yeah.
actually wrote that graphic novel. So
Seducer Cody says that show is so good.
Nice. The Umbrella Academy. Isn't there a season 2 now? Yeah, I think I started watching it and I kind of trailed off.
I got freaked out when a teenage girl instantly had a baby in a pool, and I haven't gone back yet.
All right. Yeah, I haven't seen any of that. So I saw Rodriguez was watching that too, right?
Yeah, anything Rodriguez recommends, I will not watch simply because of all of his Game of Thrones hate. So
I tried to watch Game of Thrones just recently. I watched like most of the first episode, and I didn't really see a lot that could keep
We
me coming
need
back.
to talk about Rodriguez for a minute.
Okay, let's go.
Pete, you see Rodriguez's Facebook posts,
yeah,
his random things that
Yeah,
don't make
the-
sense and the dead ends.
every
and-
time he tried to spoil the Winter Soldier for us in the last 3 days, it's like it's been out for 12 minutes, you dick-faced dickhead.
And I mean no disrespect for any way you may lean politically. This is not that conversation. But by the post that you see from Rodriguez, would you not say that he probably leans liberal?
Leans, he fell over into it.
Right. That's what I thought.
I think he's backstroking liberal. isn't he?
yeah.
In the
Okay.
liberal pool.
Well, we were in a text message thread, me, Jeremy, and Jeremy's my witness here, so I'm not lying here. And we,
Kinda
I was
hit a
just kind of
witness.
ribbing him, and he said he sent me a video, or he sent us a video to watch, which was a very conservative person, Jordan Peterson, who actually was recently ripped on by the Marvel Comics because Red Skull was pictured reading Jordan Peterson's book recently in one of the comics. So it's like trying to say that he's a Nazi and.
Gotcha.
You know what I
Okay.
mean? That Jordan Peterson is a bad guy because the Red Skull would be reading one of his books.
Okay.
That's a side note. I don't. That had nothing.
Yeah,
to
I
do
had
with
no
the-
idea that was happening.
Had nothing to
so-
do with the conversation we had with Rodriguez. But he posted me a video of a monologue that Jordan Peterson was making, and I just kiddingly texted back, "I can't believe you like him since you're such a bleeding heart liberal." Just kind of yeah.
I was like, oh, here we go.
Rodriguez got all like offended,
Yeah.
didn't he?
I
He was
mean-
like, why do you think I'm liberal? Like, why doesn't? What?
See, this is why text is shitty, because you can't tell if because he does kind of have like that air of sarcasm about him as well.
Yeah.
But like, it's hard to tell like if he actually got offended by it or not, or took it serious.
Did he
or
text
whatever,
Blassie though? Because Rodriguez is famous for sending one text as 9 texts, like one after another, like taking a paragraph and then doing them in each sentence. Because I do the same thing because we laugh about it.
Yeah. So then he tried to take this argument, trying to say that John Walker from Falcon is liberal because he was operating on emotion. I don't know where.
Yeah, I don't know.
Rodriguez was going in all these different.
I swear to God, he's a fucking major pothead who just doesn't smoke weed. I don't know how he just comes up with this shit. I
think he tries to think of. I think this is what he does. He tries to think of what the normal reaction would be to things and finds a way to go to do the opposite, or
Right.
say the opposite.
Right.
That's what I think he does.
He is like the devil's advocate, man. Like he's always just playing that other side, just to play it.
So, anyways,
He's so damn lucky. He's attractive.
he is. I mean, you should have seen him 5 years ago, but he's still there. Especially in our age group, and I love the guy. And like I said, I got friends on both sides of that whole liberal conservative thing. I don't really give a shit, but I figure me and Matt are close enough that I can rib him a little.
Sure. But yeah, it almost felt like he was kind of like, "Oh, really? Well, blah blah blah."
Well, I don't think you know what the meaning of liberal is.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh man," I started. See, and I read all this and I go, "Oh man, here I go. Here's my time to interject." And I'm looking up fucking
You're
facts
trying to
and all this. And I am doing that too.
You're trying to soften the blow. I see.
Right.
You're trying to. He's like Jeremy's he's the kid that mom and dad are. He's afraid mom and dad are going to start fighting, which I was not going to start fighting.
Right.
I don't know if Matt was. I don't think he was. But and then so he
realize how
starts playing
delicate your
defense.
hands were. I just looked at your hands, Jeremy. I'm like, they're much more delicate than I thought they would be.
Oh, feel how soft they are.
Oh, they're super soft.
Yeah, I'm a pussy.
So, that's how mine are. I don't like anything on my fingers ever.
Mine are getting there, and I hate it. I used to have man hands.
Yeah.
Talked about that before.
Sorry, totally off topic. I just couldn't stop staring at your hands.
But yeah,
I like
it was.
Thanks.
Yeah, Jeremy's like trying to stop the divorce.
Yeah, well, because there was something that you guys said, and he was telling you about it, and I said, stop being or you're not the boss of me, or something like that.
Yeah.
And, there was kind of like an LOL, and kind of petered off shortly after, but
Excuse me.
you ate it.
So,
Yeah.
Toy drama time?
toy news.
Toy news.
Toy news.
I got some toy news. You got some toy news?
I got a little toy news,
All right.
but it's not much, and I'm going to find it because I sent it to you guys earlier so that I wouldn't forget it. Wow,
All right.
We've talked a lot since.
Well, it was a lot of breakfast talk.
Email or not email.
Travis is in. Jennifer is asking. Travis is in Kane County right now selling toys.
Yeah.
So
He's allegedly going to be back next week. Although I will warn the listeners, if you're a Travis fan, the weather's getting warmer and Travis is becoming more of a hippie. So the beach is going to be a huge priority for him. So we'll see how he fares this summer with making shows.
sure.
Because if he is not,
Is that why I was really brought in? Because you guys are going to be
No,
just.
I didn't. I
disappearing?
just thought of that right now.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
Maybe that was an unspoken of moment. Sure, I'm going with it. Did you find it?
I did.
Okay.
H. Eric Mays made a post on the Facebook, the Book of Faces.
I know that guy.
Join us on May 1st at 7:30 for a live Mythic Legions Wave reveal special. So, May 1st they're gonna reveal a wave.
Okay.
That's all we know.
Okay.
I mean, there's actually probably more to it here. I know there is. Oh, right here. Oh shit. I'm looking for it now.
Did you fuck it up?
See, I took a screenshot, so I can't click on the more info thing. But yeah, this is bad.
Do you need to actually go on Facebook and find it?
Oh, that's what I'm trying to do. But
Oh.
of course, this bombards me any chance I get. I see it all the time. But then when you need it, Facebook, it listens to you and then it hides it, so you have to scroll for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, it looks like they're gonna reveal a wave. I can't wait. I did see something in the Here it is.
Painful.
This coming Saturday, May 1st at 7:30 EDT. What is that? Something time.
Eastern.
Yeah.
What's
It was-
the D?
It was supposed to be EST,
Oh,
Eastern Standard Time, but they must have hit the D.
Standard.
You are invited
S
to
and
join
the D, as Jeremy likes to say.
Oh, yeah.
join Four Horsemen Studios for a live broadcast where we will reveal the next wave of Mythic Legions figures. Immediately following the show, this new wave will be available
Oh.
for pre-order directly from storehorseman.com. Here are the details. I think I already gave you the details.
Do
It's
they...
going to be live on Mythic Legions Video's YouTube page, which there's a link at here. So if you're friends with H. Eric Mays, you can find this on his feed. No need to register anywhere. Just visit YouTube, the YouTube page, and watch the show live. Four Horsemen Studios team will be part of this event, revealing some new releases that we know fans will be excited for. Join the conversation. Ask questions of the team, and be the first to see what new warriors will be entering the realm of mythos. Are you ready to build your legions?
Ooh.
Dang! This sounds fun.
Have they gone live and done this before? Or is this like a...
Usually they used to do that at what was always G-Con.
Okay.
You know, it's kind of like what they would do at G-Con when they would have their special event and then they would show a new wave. This seems probably not as long as that because G-Con was multiple hours long.
Sure.
But this sounds like they're doing something similar to that. And I'm
That's fun.
excited because, hey, why not go broke?
Right, dude, I'm so glad I'm not actively collecting Mythic Legions because, all right, I'm going broke collecting all the shit that I do collect. It's
tough.
Yeah. I mean, I can't bitch because there's an abundance of shit out there right now, but I'm also going to bitch because there's an abundance of shit out there right now.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it just seems like it was just recently that we had the Alithia reveal, and now we're going to have more new figures. I mean, what do we got here? I'm so excited. I mean, what is it? What do you got?
Christopher Lefebvre, who's an awesome guy. I've actually been talking to him through private message.
He corrected
Eastern
me.
Daylight Time, EDT, because of daylight savings.
Oh,
So thank you for that.
John Caulfield says, build your legions at the end. Suggest legion builds. I thought the same thing, and that's where I was going when I was looking for I was mumbling while I was looking for the page. But then he also did say new figures.
Paltrek says better be all dwarves.
It better be all dwarves?
That's what he said.
Okay,
So-
well, you tell him that. It better be all dwarves.
Let him know.
If it's not,
Should probably put that in the cabal.
I was gonna
'cause
say,
that's where
make
they're
a-
going to get the info.
Make a post in the Cabal and tag
You
Eric
Paltrex, you are
Mays.
not the only one that feels that way. People want freaking dwarves, man. People's minds would be blown if they did all dwarves.
I think that they are a boisterous minority. I could swear that I've heard them say that dwarves are typically not the best sellers.
If you played D&D, you would understand that because dwarves are fucking loud, and they're gregarious, and that's how dwarves are,
And now I know.
And I've never played a dwarf character, but there's always been a dwarf in every game we've played.
All dwarves are just
and
fun.
they're absolutely fun. So
Yeah.
They're cool.
Yeah.
All right, that's my toy news. What do you got, Jeremy?
Dude, I got a pretty good amount of stuff.
while you're looking it up, this isn't toy news, but it's kind of news in the world of nerddom. Wes Tanner, who is the host of the Basement Dwellers podcast, good friend of mine. He's also the DM for our D&D group, and does a magnificent job. I've talked about his ability to do voices before. He's incredible. And so we try to make it so NPCs or non-player characters, there's more than one of them at a time. So he has to change voices and talk to himself for the role-playing aspect. Super talented. He just put together his resume and got some equipment and is doing his thing. And he just got offered his first gig for an audiobook.
What?
Yeah. So he's going to be
Aw.
doing reading his first audiobook. He got his first contract yesterday. So I just want to throw a shout out to
No,
Wes
that's
Tanner.
awesome, man.
Congratulations to him, and that's it's cool. It's a little side hustle he's doing that maybe he can make a career out of, and he's stupid talented. So best of luck to him. And so
That makes me hope that someday someone will listen to Poe2 and our little comics at the end and go, wow, they can do a couple voices that are funny.
Dude, honestly, I think you guys would love playing D&D. If I could ever break down that wall and get you guys to join it, I think
I
you'd
played
be
it like
hooked.
3 times when I was younger. I don't know. I'm really self-conscious, so I'd be like,
So I walk into the room and pull out my dick and
I don't know. I'd have to go funny. Like I couldn't. I don't know. It'd be weird.
Well, dude, that's how my characters typically are.
Oh, they pull
Because-
out their dicks.
No, they're funny. They're my personality, you know. And
Right.
So, anyway, so what do you got for us, Jeremy?
Well, okay. So I have toy news, and I also have there's that MODOK series is coming out on Hulu.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Maverick.
that's strange.
Yeah. Have you seen? I mean, did you watch the?
Why is it on Hulu?
No
Because
idea.
I don't know. That's a Disney thing, right? So like it's part of Disney, but it's like kind of like the.
Oh, you know what?
So maybe
Hulu
there's like
is owned by
swears.
Disney now.
Maybe there's like swears and stuff like that, or maybe it's a little.
They're
But there's swears in some of the stuff now.
but nothing crazy. So maybe
Right.
maybe they're going to be dropping F-bombs or something.
Maybe. I mean, Patton Oswalt is playing MODOK, so.
Oh, I love Patton Oswalt.
And I don't know a lot about MODOK at all. All I know is that I saw that and I went, huh, that looks interesting. So we got, I don't know if he's throwing stuff up there or not, but.
It does look interesting.
And it looks to be stop motion too. Or
Does
at
it?
least, yeah. Or at least in that style. Like, so,
Yeah, interesting.
yeah. It looks to be a comedy.
It looks to be, from what I've seen, it does look like they're going for the funny.
As far as I'm
Side of
concerned
things.
right now, I mean, Marvel could shit on a plate and I'd eat it. So I'm
how I
going to
feel.
check out everything they do. So
Are you on the Raw Live and Uncut podcast page or the RLU podcast, Kelman's podcast? Him
No.
and Seth and those guys.
uh-uh.
You've got to get on there just to hate DC with me.
Okay.
These guys are so hardcore DC. And Justin Martinez and Seth Horton and these guys, it's just DC. And I only get on there to try to shit on them all the time, and it's so much fun.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of hate for DC, but I mean, I
do.
could definitely see where they have many shortcomings compared to the MCU stuff out right now. But yeah, so MODOK is coming out. Also, what else do I have here? NECA. Lots of turtle stuff from
Yeah.
NECA coming out.
That
But
going
bef-
ape shit.
before the turtles, there's actually I'm into monsters, Universal stuff. Laura is as well, and so I'll probably end up getting these for her. But they have who is it?
When they say the Universal monsters,
Yeah,
is Universal an adjective or is it the studio Universal?
It's the
Studio.
studio.
Okay.
yeah.
What's your big four? Frankenstein's monster, the
Dra-
Mummy, Dracula,
The Wolfman.
and then the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah, so there's like 5.
yeah, there's a kind of
I mean, there's a couple
Yeah, but
offshoots,
kinda your
Invisible
mainstays,
Man
if
and
you
stuff
will.
like that. But yeah.
they do some fun stuff with those characters, man.
Yeah, and of course NECA's sculpts. We won't talk about necessarily the quality of their product, but I mean their sculpts are absolutely beautiful. So
Sculpts and paint usually.
yeah, and and I don't know if like the Frankenstein monster is actually it painted black and white or whatever, but I mean
Looks
it
like he
looks
is.
to be. So
And I think it should be.
yeah, it's beautiful.
It's great.
I mean, I love Halloween stuff and creepy things. And I've actually never seen some of these early ones. I actually just watched The Creature from the Black Lagoon last year and The Wolfman. And I was like, it's pretty good.
The
For what-
Wolfman is pretty good. So
Yeah.
I've seen Frankenstein and this Frankenstein and that Wolfman
Yeah.
for sure.
So,
And a Dracula.
I
yeah.
think the only Frankenstein I've ever seen was one with Gene Wilder. young Frankenstein.
Young
Young Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
I watched the Mary Shelley one with Robert De Niro.
That was like the late
As-
90s, wasn't it?
Early 90s.
Early 90s?
Yeah, early
Okay.
to mid 90s or whatever. That was
Robert De Niro play the doctor?
no. He played Frankenstein's monster. He played the monster himself.
Robert De Niro?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. It's
I love
pretty
Robert
good,
De Niro.
man.
Wow.
It's like during like the old plaguey times, and like they're trying to get all these people out of the the city and shit. But he's like, fuck that. I've been working on this, trying to reanimate human thing.
He needs bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. It's kind of gross too. It's like amniotic fluid that he has to like raise him in, and so when he gets out, he's naked, and he like takes him, and he's trying to grab him, but he's slipping like those little tube things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's really gross. But yeah, it's a fun movie. So,
Nice.
Yeah. What else? I have some other stuff here. Oh, this might lead into some drama at some
I
point.
hope so.
But Premium DNA Toys, the guys who are putting out some Mad Balls, and they're also doing a crossover with Mad Balls and Garbage Pail Kids. What are the Barnyard Commandos? I think they're doing those, and some. Anyway, they started revealing the pictures for the new Battletoads figures.
The new Battletoads figures.
I don't care who you are. Those are fucking a riot. Look at those things.
They are
cool
so
looking.
some of the coolest looking figures I've seen. I'm not I played Battletoads for the Nintendo. I just recently played the arcade version, which is way superior in many fucking ways. But regardless, the sculpts for these things are just phenomenal. And that big dude, General Slaughter? I don't think the picture's up on there, but if you compare it to one of the new NECA Turtles, I mean, it's huge.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely
that.
huge.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So that means at one point, because he went up through the ranks, he was once Sergeant Slaughter.
Yes. There you go. Look at that bad boy, though.
What's the price point on him?
He, I think, is in like 100, 125, maybe.
Yeah, 125.
The rest, the majority, yeah. The Rat Bones is like 37. Porca Pig is 37.
So the 37 is the main figure price point?
You would think, except the Battletoads themselves are 48.
Oh.
And then the General Vermin, he's 12 inches, and he's 85. And yeah, the 15-inch General Slaughter is 125. I was going to actually, because... what's that? Yeah, $365 for the entire set, which is all right. But you know what? I just wanted the Toads because I've always wanted Battletoad figures, and
Sure.
I almost ordered them the other day. Except shipping for just 2 of them was like $50.
What?
Yeah, so I don't know if that was something screwy on their end or if that's just how it's going to be. But so I mean that means about $150 for 2 figures to get to my door. So I don't know, and that's if they get to my door, right? You know what I'm talking
Like
about?
$50 each? Won't they be packaged together? I mean,
You would think. No, it's not $50 each. It was 50 total.
oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
I mean, granted, that's probably
gotcha.
right, but I mean, and they're like 6-7 inch,
Yeah,
Yeah,
but,
they're
figures.
big.
and they come with a lot of accessories too. So,
but
of course, their big
Yeah.
thing being like when they punched or kicked or whatever, their hands would either get big or like they would turn into, bulldozers and shit like that. I don't know, it's just a lot of fun, real goofy. But yeah, so I mean, Premium DNA, not Megalopolis.
interesting.
Question mark.
Yeah, except for when they posted the unveil on Instagram, they did it from the Megalopolis
Yes.
Instagram handle.
Yes, they did.
So I don't know how you shit the bed so poorly on that. But the first comments were, oh, nothing to do with Megalopolis. Broken ties with Megalopolis, huh? Liars. And it did not go well for them. So
Yeah.
make sure you know what account you're on before you're posting, folks.
I can't blame him. I've done stupid stuff like that.
There's a lot of drama with Megalopolis, but I have stuff actually ordered through them. So I mean, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And I have 2 pre-orders going. So if the first one doesn't ever come, then damn you guys. If the second one doesn't come, damn me. So yeah. So anyway, those guys are sweet. What else?
I got to figure out how to come up with $365.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, buddy. Super 7. More turtles, baby.
Yeah, I saw this. I'm liking it.
They have some teasers going on. Of course, the first one being the What were they called?
The Samurai Leonardo.
Yeah, they were undercover turtles or something like that. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. I think they were undercover turtles though. They had Mikey that was like the sewer surfer. They had Donatello which actually had like the hat and the trench coat.
And that was
Raphael was the.
They did that on his own first, and then
then they later on
re-released
did and then Raphael had the space cadet, and then Leo was like a samurai. So I mean, they just got the corner picture of the hand. So I don't know if I need the variants, but man,
that's the thing is I don't need the variants, but I know that
disguised turtle.
I know that the Horsemen is going to make
turtles,
me want them.
I know, and it's like I'm on this kick where
I gotta have that figure.
Yeah, no matter what it is, I feel like I need to pick them up because I always do this where I don't do it. I go, I don't need that, and then 2 years later, I go,
Need it.
why the fuck didn't I grab that? I'm dumb because now it's fucking $300. You know,
Welcome to my world.
right? I should. Every time I see turtle stuff too, I should just tag you in it and tell you about it because there's been so
It
many
doesn't matter.
pre-orders.
You won't do it.
Just buy.
Okay.
Just always buy double, and then I will pay you.
Oh, okay.
He might pay you.
I thought about bringing you in some plastic bags today. We have a whole abundance in the house.
Amanda's like, quarantine was so bad for Laura, she's folding the plastic bags. Peter. I said, I
Dude.
know. It's rough, babe.
Laura's got OCD, like not like real bad,
No.
but enough to where it's like
And
you
then
know,
Amanda goes,
you can move
Man.
a picture and she'll notice type of thing.
Amanda's like, but save a lot of space next to the fridge. I was like, yeah, help yourself, honey. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, you can get on that shit. I was like, dude, I'm not helping you. She's like, I don't want you to help me because I would.
You
suck
wouldn't
at
do it right anyways.
I wouldn't. My version of folding clothes is just throwing them in a hamper or a laundry basket. So they also
you could do a whole year of toy drama on Megalopolis.
Probably.
Really, yeah, you could. I know that they're actually they're not. I know they can't talk about all the public stuff right now because there was stuff they severed ties with like another company. It just lots of
Megalopolis?
drama. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know that there was some drama in there. I know a bunch of people have been ripped off and stuff like that. So I don't know. They just keep trudging forward and they're pretty public about it. So I think I'm a glass half empty type of guy. So I want to say they're gonna make it right, man. But
That would make you a glass half full kind of guy. Not a
Oh,
glass
yeah,
half
right.
empty kind of guy. So.
well,
I'm a glass half full kind of guy, and they're gonna fucking burn it to the ground. It's gonna ruin everybody's
yeah,
lives.
it's fucked.
Yeah.
I ordered from them though. Also, Super 7 has teased the new Krang figure,
Which is cool.
Yeah, it's not the android body as far as I know anyway. But they show the little walker,
The little
and,
carriage.
Yeah, that's pretty cool too.
I'm so glad financially I jumped off of NECA and said, okay, I've got enough.
Right.
This is it. And now I'm done with NECA. And so that I can
That's the
afford,
one, yep.
well, I still can't afford, but I can better afford to keep going with the Super 7 line because I think the Super 7 line is the one that hits me in the feels the most for some reason, which is odd to me because I'm usually a cartoon style guy, but I just love these figures.
Well, the thing with Turtles was, see, I know Pete is a little younger, but when Turtles started getting into some of those characters and finally hitting the action figures that I'd already been playing with for a couple years, I mean, I was starting to, masturbate and play guitar and stay up late and try to get girls and shit like that, doing drugs and whatnot. So I kind of got out of the cartoons because I just wasn't getting up early enough and I wasn't staying up late enough, So, although those are looking sweet too.
They're cool. I'm not saying they're not cool, but loving me the Super 7 stuff.
Yeah, the Super 7's a little more expensive, but man, they are beautiful. And you're getting them.
Yeah, that's true.
You can guarantee get them.
It's
a reputable company, and you can pre-order from them. So
the pre-order model is just doing it for me.
It's gorgeous.
It's
wonderful.
I'm so sick of hunting. Like, I don't know how many other people are out there right now, but the G.I. Joe line with the Target exclusive is killing my love for this line.
Yeah.
I don't,
I
they
can see
show
that.
me a cool figure. I'll be like, oh, I want that. Major Blood just has been kind of revealed. And it's like, okay, but I'm probably not going to be able to find it and I can spend a lot of time looking and get nothing, and then I'm gonna have to pay $100 for it if I want it
Right.
from someone who did find it.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, you're making this line no fun to collect.
Yeah, and you got to wonder why they choose that model, or if it's like a contractual thing, like they have to do that or something. Because I know NECA has kind of run into that where they have to put things out exclusively at Walmart or at Target, you know. But then later on, they're able to throw some of them up on pre-order. So I don't understand what's going on. All I know is that I've been lucky so far in being able to get a lot of these, so which I guess would probably put us into the NECA portion of Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
because they've been throughout April, they've been revealing something every week. It's also have you seen the prototype head for like April, or like actually it's not even it's like a painted model too.
Like
The movie April
actor.
is going to be coming out. She's going to be coming with a Casey Jones unmasked face. So Elias Koteas was finally like, all right, I guess you can use my face. After they already put out his figure.
I miss him on Chicago PD.
I never watched it.
April should come with like a Judith Hogue head and then the other chick head.
But she'd have the same clothes from the first movie. My thought is that they may actually make another, because they're getting a little bit into Turtles 2, because they got a Shredder coming out for that as well. He's in purple instead of red. He's got the bladed helmet and whatnot. But that Danny figure is coming. Well, that was from the first one. God, if they make a Kino, that'd be sweet. Yeah, Kino was cool.
Gotta have Kino.
Yeah. They can't get Tatsu. The guy who played Tatsu is like, hey. And that meant no. I said, no. Hey. Master, why do the turtles trouble you, Master? So NECA pre-orders for actually Anthrax and Scumbug, two of the cartoon figures.
Yeah, Anthrax was one of my favorites as a kid.
Really? See, I didn't even know about him until collecting as an adult.
Oh yeah, that's me hitting my stride, man.
Yeah, these guys. God, I mean, is he got? Oh yeah, he's got him up there. The Anthrax just looks cool, man. The forearm deal, and I always like Scumbug. So, and they are just perfect for the representations of the cartoon versions of them.
Anthrax?
Yeah, Anthrax. Instead of like Anthrax, I'm the man.
These are so weird.
Well, they've also unveiled, I think, like Mutagen Man, the Pizza Monsters, which I know you guys talked about, I think last episode. But yeah, I'm jumping on all these. My wallet is so pissed, my bank account. But I can't not get this stuff.
Yeah, they're sweet.
And God, they are spot on. And people, it's so funny because you get online and people will be like, "That sucks. That looks stupid. That doesn't look anything like the figure I played with." But it's like, you guys not fucking get it yet. Like they're doing the cartoons. Whatever.
Yeah.
People just ain't.
They
They ain't educated.
Yeah, I want that very much.
Oh, the Keldor and Origins Cronus.
Wrong show, Cody.
No, right show.
Right show. Yeah, I hope these come out. Actually, I heard that our Target was doing a stock today or a reset today. So who knows? I got my inside source. Hopefully looking out for us. But I mean, shit happens. So
Yeah.
That's pretty cool that I've been seeing everybody freaking post about it. I mean, you can't go to a Masters of the Universe group right now without them just throwing that everywhere. Everyone's got pictures of multiples and there's fights and whatever.
Yeah.
But I love that Keldor. Plus that Skeletor head he comes with has little jewels in the eyes and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I want everything that Origins puts out, so
True.
that's just awesome.
And I have, I think, one more thing. I know you guys probably are not into these, but I'm picking and choosing through the Toonie Terrors. Those are also NECA.
The Toonie Terrors.
Yeah.
What is this?
They take the
Elvira.
yeah, they take like horror movie related
Yeah.
characters, but they do them in kind of like a Scooby-Doo style.
Okay.
So I've gotten like Ash from the
Uh-oh.
Evil Dead, and Laura's got like Reagan from The Exorcist, and just
What is
like
this?
the Creep and stuff. That's from Reanimator. If you've
So,
never seen that,
yeah.
it's, oh, dude, there's some great 80s cheese, man. I mean, these are some good movies. Yeah, Reanimator. And now I don't know all of these guys because,
That's the minor.
yes.
That's
Let's
just
see.
based on his costume. I have no idea what it is.
Well, yeah, there's Elvira, which of course everybody knows who Elvira
Yeah.
is. Captain Blake is from The Fog, which I believe he's like the pirate dude. Herbert West is from Reanimator, and then the Miner is from My Bloody Valentine. And part of me wasn't really into these things at first, but I mean, God.
This is series 6.
Yes, yeah, they've released a lot of these things so far. Yeah, they got, Michael Myers and Jason
Right.
and Freddy and all that stuff.
So you don't
out
have
already.
any of these?
I have some.
Okay.
Laura actually has more than me, but I do have, like I said, Ash from The Evil Dead. But yeah, they're a lot of fun, and sometimes you can find them in the stores, so that's a good thing. I think I don't know how you pass up on Elvira because she just has wonderful breasts. So
Yeah, Felipe is right though. She's not busty enough.
she isn't, no. But I think if they were to put her on Scooby-Doo, and I'm not saying that's what their model is here exactly, but
They do
she-
feel Scooby-Doo-ish.
yeah, I think that they would probably not put such large hooters on her. I think that's kind of a trend in toys right now anyway, isn't
Yeah, they're blowing it.
it? Yeah.
Corey Guns, you guys covered the new wave of Origins that revealed pics 2 days ago, the Fisto Faker wave.
Oh, yeah.
We have not covered it. No.
We haven't covered it, but yeah. Off the top of my head, maybe I took pictures of it, but Fisto, pretty much looks exactly like regular Fisto, but I don't think he's gonna have. I don't know how he's gonna have the arm, like if he's gonna have action features.
Yes, if he's gonna have the spring
Right.
that makes his arm punch.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I really never even
Scroll
thought of
down,
that.
Cody. It was there.
Oh,
Right
good.
there.
I'm glad he's
Origins
here.
Faker.
This one?
Yep. Try that one.
I never even thought of that.
Oh, maybe not.
But Origins, no, those are Origins Faker.
And he looked to come with the vintage style head from in the picture I saw. Matter of fact, maybe I can just look up Pickles Dan on on Twitter. He loves it when I call him Pickles Dan.
Pickles Dan.
Yeah. Where does he got him? Maybe not. Maybe. he
Boy,
did.
that
Maybe
wave's
he
not
didn't.
showing up.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Faker, Fisto, 2000X colored Evil Lyn.
Yep.
And then Lords of Power Merman, which we already have.
Yeah, what's the deal with that?
I don't know. and he's still green, so they didn't blue him up or anything. Like I figured that they would make him blue if they're gonna do
Aw.
anything different with him.
Well, that's lame.
Is this it or no?
No, it's just
No,
a
it's-
custom Hunter Knight custom.
I don't know.
Yeah, it might be difficult to find some pictures of it, but yeah, it's fine. From the picture I have in front of me anyway.
For those of
yeah.
you that don't know, Faker's a blue He-Man.
Yeah, if you don't
So-
know. But yeah, he seems to have vintage head on there. It looks like,
Yep, looks like He-Man, but blue.
yeah, vintage head, so there's a
Yeah,
big
vi-
bush.
I like it.
A vintage blue He-Man.
I like it.
And then, yeah, 2000X color Evil Lyn if you
Yeah.
want.
Same Evil
Bad.
Lyn, just different
Oh,
color.
the Masters of the Universe logo is a
Yes,
2000X.
and it has the 2000X logo at the bottom.
They're giving you a hint. They're saying, this is what we're doing here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they've been doing that with the different factions anyway. So they've been throwing the Horde symbol on,
Yeah.
Hordak or the Princess of Power with She-Ra or whatever. But
Hey, Cody,
gotta say that Fisto looks pretty
you
Fisto-y.
go back to the beginning
Oh,
of this
he's
He-Man
looking
stuff
great.
and mark a bathroom break for the listeners. Appreciate it.
Jerk. Oh, and I guess are you gonna order that? Did you order that Shogun? No.
Not
The
interested.
giant Shogun Skeletor. It's
Not
already sold
interested.
out. It was $300 fucking dollars. Another Mattel Creations thing. So
Looks like Skeletor, but bigger.
yeah, Shogun-y.
Robot, no. Not into it.
Not into it.
All right.
Nope.
No.
Is that it for toy news?
That's all I got for toy news.
Great finds, Jeremy.
Thanks,
I mean,
man.
At the end, you really lost it.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that whole Masters of the Universe thing. I know it just really dries you up down there.
Brutal.
Toy drama?
Oh yeah,
Who's got toy drama?
I think we all got toy drama.
This isn't necessarily drama. This was just something I thought was super funny. Got an email from myactionfigurecustoms.com and talking about doing a reverse auction test shot sale. And it just basically says, here, this is when the sale's going to start. This is how it works. I have the items listed below with a really high price point. I do this so people can see it. And then basically the auction goes down, right, till somebody buys it. But trust me, somebody will run over to the Cabal and complain about it in the official My Action Figure Customs email, which I thought was hilarious.
Because they ain't done.
So, and I just wanted to share that. So,
well, we could probably start with some Cabal stuff if you like. I didn't see this post, but I did see the post, but it had been taken down before I could grab any screenshots. But luckily, I think Curtis Ackerman and some other people were throwing in on it in the support group.
what I really love is how people are going, yeah, I don't care that he said it. It doesn't bother me. But Pete would have got in trouble if he did. Yep, you're damn right he would have.
That's very true. It's very true. They're out to get you, man. So Cody Wessel, is that how we're gonna say this?
Sure.
If I was Travis, I'd say Cody Weasel.
Wiesel.
Yes. He posted a picture of a crotch and some leg joints here
Yeah.
and said, dude, what the hell is up with the QC on Equidron?
Yeah.
Yep, Equidron.
The right leg.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the guy right there.
Yeah,
That's fucking beautiful. Sorry, you just stopped me in my...
it's beauteous.
Says the right leg won't move at all, and all the zero elastic, I think he meant plastic, at the joint is already... How do you get a 0 instead of a P? Anyway.
The zero's right above the P on the keyboard.
Is it? Well,
Yeah.
he was mad. The the plastic at the joint is already starting to lighten from stress.
Yeah.
I
Old
just
news.
unboxed it and have barely tried to move it. This is really shitty. Which, okay, I feel you, brother.
It's old news.
Mm-hmm.
Which people told him
Rich
repeatedly.
people.
Quentin
it's-
Larson comes in and says, move both legs together where you want the right leg, then move the left leg where you want it. Eric Miller says, yes, but the joint is typically fused out of the box. It needs to be separated and reassembled. Which Cody Weasel comes back in and says, tags both of those guys, so it wasn't even just like a reply. He made sure to
double
put
it
both
up.
names. Yeah.
Getting it.
Eric Miller, Quentin Larson, moving them both didn't work in this case. The whole thing had to be completely taken apart. I got it working now. But to be honest, this is some serious bullshit to have to deal with for a high-end figure like this. I mean, this isn't some $20 Marvel Legend that I can just return to Target if it breaks. Tag, H. Eric Mays, you guys need to figure this out. If a random toy customizer can look at your defective design and immediately identify the problems with it, then your product has a problem.
Wow.
Well, you see, the thing is, Mr. Weasel, you you didn't identify it immediately. This is the fourth figure that's come out that's potentially had this.
Well, no, it's more than 4.
No, because the Kurzak or whatever,
Kurzak,
the Builder,
Ogre Builder, the
Bolthar,
Tower,
and then
the
Archimedes.
Cyclops, Archimedes.
That's 4.
Is there any more?
Not that I'm aware of.
Maybe not. So this would be the 5th figure.
Curtis Ackerman, his only contribution, he made sure to show it to us, though, was show us on the horse doll where the bad man touched you.
I like Curtis.
Cody comes back with something. Eric Voorhees must have said something, which I did not get.
Yeah.
No one screenshotted that part. But his response to him was, Eric, did you really think you were going to come in here and type out such a long comment lecturing me what is and isn't appropriate conduct?
Who the fuck you think you are?
On Facebook, of all places, and that I would read that and think, yeah, he's got a point. What the hell, man? I don't know you. You don't even have a real photo. You're just a fake account for talking about toys. Don't presume to tell me how to conduct myself
He's saying that
online.
Eric Boris is a fake account.
Yeah, and he's presuming that, by the way, and
Right.
to which he just responds with, don't presume to tell me how to conduct myself online. If anything, addressing people is when you should be more polite, not some company that sells faulty products at premium prices. If you don't like it, then block me. That way, you won't see my posts, and I don't have to read your idiotic comments.
So I went,
responses.
I went full Fast and the Furious when I read that in my head.
Uh-huh.
You know, and Toretto is it with Johnny Tran at Race Wars, and he's like, "We're not on your block. You better watch who you talk to like that." Before he punched him in the face.
That's aggressive, too.
I love it.
So, yeah.
Never knocked on nobody.
How you guys feel about that?
It's old news now. If you're a new collector, I see how you could like not know because you may have missed that is something that goes down with these.
They're just beating a dead horse.
Oh!
He did it.
You did the joke.
I don't know if that did that come with the, and it might be in the box if you open it up. There's instructions on to heat it up before you.
Okay, what exactly is happening? I'm not quite sure I
So-
understand what he's saying. Like
through
the
the
little-
through the hip part, one leg has a female part, and the other leg has the male part, and they go through the hip. Like the penis would be hanging here.
Right.
I know that
The horse
at
cock.
home, if you're not watching this on YouTube, and even if you are watching this on YouTube, it's probably very confusing. But anyways, yeah. So in order to move the legs, these have to work independent of each other.
So back
The
and
penis
forth
has to be able to
movement.
wiggle around in the vagina. In
Sure,
other words,
gotcha.
okay.
There needs
But
to
you
be
just said
some.
the penis would be here.
Well, the penis of the figure, but I'm using
There's
the
multiple
male-
peni
I'm
in
using
this.
the penis that is the male part of
It's
the
an
leg.
octopenis.
Yeah.
One of the legs has the male part, and the other leg has the female part. And if you can't
Which
break,
is how God intended it.
God damn it.
Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
and if the it comes from the box where the penis is fused in the vagina. Now, if you
Gotcha.
really think of it, it's hard to fuck if the penis is stuck in one spot.
I've seen dogs.
Right. So in other words, you got to
humans,
you got to get this penis able to move before the legs will swivel.
Gotcha.
Which I think usually they come with a little piece of paper that says you should freaking heat this shit up under hot water or something and break it free before you play with it.
So he's basically like, I shouldn't have to do this.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Which I get it.
Yeah, I understand but the fact of the matter is this whole thing existed for a long period of time. This isn't the first thing. If this was the first time it ever happened, okay, but it was known to these collectors that this was an issue. So
Well, okay, so I'm on
and then people still bought it even though they knew it was an issue. They
Right.
still bought it.
on both sides of that. Should they come up with some sort of fix? Probably. Does he have a right to be upset? Probably. But
They did come up with
The
a fix.
way-
They send
they
instructions
said
on how to
instructions.
fix. I mean, they
Listen,
did come
this
up
is
with a
how you
fix.
do it. Okay,
Right,
fair enough.
right.
I'll give you that. I just the way he did it though, the way I mean, you're gonna tag the dude and say, I mean, you can't send him a message. You can't. I mean, this has got to be some sort of public thing where you're like, shaming somebody. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't see
I've-
that working.
I've been on
for
the other end
anybody.
of that. It doesn't feel good. So
Somebody is requesting that we do, or Jeremy does, toy drama in Skeletor's voice.
not here.
Yeah, not here. I've been cut off. Pete's got
No, you're
more
super
time
talented,
than
and I
do.
appreciate it. But shut the fuck up with the Motu. So
I'm gonna. That is my goal. I want to get you into Masters of the Universe somehow, some way. I don't know how I'll do it.
We
But
can't
I'm
even
gonna-
get him into Turtles, and he says he likes them.
Fair
I've
enough.
only got so much money.
That's
So-
true. That's true.
Well, that's everybody.
As
I only
long-
have so
so
much either.
If I can get you to just like appreciate something,
I
at some
do. I
point.
do appreciate it. I've told Steve that I'm happy for you guys.
Oh, you're
Just,
no.
you know-
I don't want you to be happy for us. I want you to like look at something and be like, yeah.
I've said that. I've complimented numerous He-Man figures.
All right.
I mean, we could talk for 20 minutes about Faker. It's a blue He-Man, guys. I mean, it's not. It's a blue He-Man. Everybody knows it's a blue He-Man.
He's a robot and he had a sticker on his chest.
So a little bit closer to home, in our Michigan Toy Traders group, a gentleman posted, "It's days like this where I'm just done collecting." Does anyone else have those days?
Not really.
Never.
So, so somebody asks, 'cause they want to know, what's the issue? So the OP says, just being passed on some stuff because cash comes first, apparently. Doesn't matter if I helped out on a hunt more than once.
Wait,
and-
who?
And
You
then I
have a
turned
name?
it off. I turned
No,
it
okay,
off.
you were down. You
And I said, so this guy publicly posted that he was having a bad day collecting, and days like these make him not want to collect anymore. And the reason was he wanted figures from somebody, and they sold them to somebody who had money, and he wanted them for free for helping out on a hunt more than once. It didn't go well for this gentleman.
Yeah, I would assume.
Because it was just like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, that's what you're publicly posting? Is you're upset because somebody didn't give you free shit for helping? Because then you weren't helping at that point.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
There was a benevolent agenda.
There were some
you
strings
know?
attached.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
You know?
I could see if
So-
like if you and one other guy like had this relationship to where you're always helping each other out or something.
Right.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Jeremy, I know you saw this Shadow Equidron that I've got, and I know you really want one. I really need some help at the show on Saturday. You help me unload, and I'll pay you with this figure.
Yeah.
Oh, cool, man. That would be great. And then I sell the figure to somebody else. Total dick move.
Yeah, dick
right?
move, right.
But the assumption, because hey man, you want to come to the show and help me out? Yeah.
And in my head, I'm going, cool. He can give me that figure for me helping him out
Right. So
without talking to you about it.
right.
There's an easy way to fix this. This whiny prick needs to just stop helping people.
There you go.
You don't freaking help people, then you don't feel entitled. They can't fuck you. You need to stop being such a good Samaritan, which you're really not, because you're expecting shit
last.
you're expecting shit in return. That's not the point of being a good guy. That's why you just stop being a good guy. There's no freaking advantage to being the good guy. And if you're looking for an advantage, you're not the good guy. It's a conundrum. Stop it.
Claire, I want you to hurt other people. That is solely going to be what fuels your hate fire. If you never want to feel this way again, the only way you can guarantee you never feel this way again is by making sure you make everybody that you can feel this way that you feel right now.
That's right.
It's all about becoming the villain.
You're learning.
Yeah,
Pete's learning from me.
Some days,
it's good.
Some days you grab the bull by the horns. Some days you've got to become the bull.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's a great band too, by the way. Atreyu.
Atreyu? Yeah.
Always been a fan.
I liked the Never-Ending Story.
Atreyu.
You would.
I mean,
There's a
Yeah,
lot of
it's
people
super
that
funny
like.
when the horse dies. It's awesome.
That's
It's a
horrible.
great childhood
you know,
memory.
somebody posted the other day, that God, who was it?
Name a movie that ruined your
Was
childhood.
it was it Lance? Was it Brian? Somebody somebody messaged me and said, that whole movie is a lie because we're all like upset because Artax dies in the mud. And I'm like, yeah, but he was all right. He was all right at the end of the movie. That's his point was he didn't die because he's alive at the end of the movie. I said no, he did die, but he just came back to life. So I have every right to be upset that horse fucking drowned because he did die.
That's like saying I can't cry when our Lord died.
That's
even though
right.
just because he came back to life.
Right. So,
After 3
I
days
could see where he was going with this one,
in the
but
temple.
there's some
Died
flaw
for
in
your
logic.
sins. Took a 3-day vacation for your sins. That's the same thing. What else you got? You got any more door
Yeah, I
drama?
got one, and this one involves me.
What'd you do, Jeremy?
But not Motu.
What did you
Not
do?
Motu. This is Turtles.
Get it? Jeremy is the showrunner for the TMNT Lives Forever, 8,000 members strong. And man, Jeremy, you do a great job. There's some mutants in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
There are
turning
more
into
dum
mutant
dums in
town.
that group than a bank fucking lobby.
Not
Man.
just turtles either.
I got to tell you, that group has changed a lot with the addition of members, and you guys know how that goes. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
you add a bunch more members, and it becomes a little more toxic and whatnot. But for the most part, that group runs itself really well. This was the sales group. So we have 3 different groups. One's the main one, one's a custom action figure group, and then one is the buy-sell trade. And I woke up to, we have a rule in the group. No price bashing, all right? Just stop it. All it does is just cause drama. Just, if you don't like something, scroll by. That simple. I woke up to people just laying into this guy. And I'm like, whether you agree with his prices or not, this is bullshit. You joined the group. You agreed to the rules. You said you did anyway. I don't know if you actually read them, but I don't care. That's not the point.
Right.
So, my post, I made a big, long post, and I guess I could read that if I wanted, but the gist of it was stop price bashing. That includes laughing emojis. I threw that out there. I'd never thought of this before, but you know what? That's my
price
opinion,
bashing.
that's price bashing.
It's price bashing.
Right.
Absolutely.
If I said,
YouTube, what do you think? Laughing emoji, is it price bashing? Weigh in while he tells the story.
well, now we're going to get some different points of view.
now we
which,
need to remember to point at the camera.
Yeah,
though,
to
Jeremy,
point,
and not
yeah, we
point
can't
at
point at
the
the
TV
TV, right.
Yeah.
So the first comment is from Tommy Firestone, which Tommy says...
By the way, thanks to your family for making those shitty tires and killing people on the Ford Explorers.
Yeah, you're already a dick. It says, pretending criticism of absurdity is negative is
What
toxic.
the fuck does that even mean?
Dude,
what
it
are
took
those
me-
words?
It took me 20 minutes to figure out that he
Say
was
that
ripping
again.
on me. Check it out. Ready?
Say that again.
Pretending criticism of absurdity is negative is toxic. So,
So he's saying-
pretending that other people criticizing an absurd price point is negative is a toxic thing.
Fuck that guy. I don't even know what he's saying, and I can't think. I can't figure it out.
It took me 20 minutes. I'm sitting on the shitter going, I'm mad and I don't know why yet. I'm like, is he on my side? Is he not? Found out, of course.
This person is not sure if they're male or female.
Okay.
That we do know.
So Jeremy DeWitt comes back with, everyone has their own idea of what absurdity is. There's no reason to aggressively address it as no one is being forced to purchase the items, and all it does is create more drama. Justin Kennedy backed me up, said exactly, absurdity, in quotes, is subjective. It's funny how everyone thinks their opinion is factual. Thanks, Justin, you're my boy. I wrote, also, these rules are made clear before everyone agrees to join, which somebody put a laughing emoji on that. Tommy Firestone comes back and says, retroactively deciding what an emoji means and levying judgment based on third-party interpretation of the emoji already provided by Facebook as part of the accepted community standards is unacceptable. I see this action as simply the most pathetic form of a power trip I've ever seen. I shouldn't have to feel hesitant to put a laugh emoji on a ridiculous price post for fear of an admin deleting me. This ruins the fun of this group by leaps and bounds beyond any arguments other members may choose to engage.
Oh my God, you put Travis's toy drama to shame. Point A. Point B, this guy gets pulled over for speeding and immediately rolls his window down a half-inch and puts his phone up to the window.
Yes.
That's who this guy is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why'd you pull me over? I don't have to get out of the car. I'm a law student. I know my rights. I know my rights, officer.
So, my response, I say,
I hate this motherfucker.
I hate him already.
I
wanted to block him, but I had to. Like,
Yeah.
I felt like
No,
I had
what
to
you
try
had
to
to
get
do
in this guy's head.
is you're a member of this fucking brotherhood now.
Yeah.
When that shit happens, you send a screenshot into the group text and you let Seducer Cody and us get on there and take care of fucking business.
Good name. It's a good name. So I put, come on, people aren't stupid. When someone posts prices that are above retail and people laugh react, that's not criticism of their prices. Tommy says, it's the right of the individual to decide what is absurd or ridiculous for themselves.
I love the voice you're using.
Yeah, he's sassy.
It's a pretentious douche
Yeah,
voice.
Yeah,
We should have the right to express that without it being labeled as negativity.
You don't get to tell me my penis makes me a boy.
Justin, my buddy, comes in and says, I bet you're fun at parties. I'm like, yeah.
yeah.
I like Justin.
I know,
too.
Justin's cool.
Justin's
So I put, so you're upset because you want to at least be able to laugh at react at what you consider absurd prices.
Yeah.
Tommy comes back. Jeremy DeWitt. I know exactly what you're getting at. I know you want to keep shit talking to a minimum, but I feel he's mad. But I feel like you are overreaching with dictating what emojis people can use, regardless of why they put it there. I want to be able to put whatever emoji I feel like putting for whatever reasons I see fit.
Then do it.
I know.
I'm going to put an eggplant emoji on every one of this guy's posts.
This goes on for a while, but I just really want you guys to hear.
No, do your thing, Chicken
Okay.
Wing.
I understand the desire to keep people from getting into arguments. I run mini groups myself. But the emoji thing is both...
Those are real fun.
I know. The emoji thing is both laughable and aggravating at the same time. I said the laugh reaction is most always a presence when prices are over retail.
Do you know what groups he runs?
No, I don't.
I don't believe him.
I don't believe him either.
I guarantee you the main one that he runs, it's a Pokemon pricing discussion. It's a Pokemon. Hey, just so you guys know, the value of this card went up 15 cents. I want everybody to know.
So I said, essentially, it's saying your price is absurd in my opinion, so I'm going to mock it and or you. He wrote, besides, buyers telling merchants that their prices are higher than Dave Chappelle is a paradigm older than time. The ancient art of haggling has many tactics.
I would love to tag.
Whoa.
I would love to tag Dave
happened
Chappelle
there?
in this.
What do you mean? What happened?
There
What's
was
going
just a
on?
weird noise. We're good.
Oh.
Dave Chappelle would eviscerate this guy.
Oh, yeah.
I love Dave Chappelle.
Yeah. I said, I don't understand how, if you don't agree with the price, that ignoring that post is so difficult, though. Is this something that needs to be done? Can't help self, must react. And Justin comes in again and says, there's a difference between haggling and just being a dick. I said, I get the art of haggling, but that's not haggling. That's not going, hey, man, are you taking offers? How about this price? Tommy comes back. Justin Kennedy, I agree. I'm in the gray area here. I know people can be dicks. That's not necessary. But some asshole trying to sell something for obviously too much needs to hear about it somehow to some degree. Letting these resellers just go about their day as some kind of protected class of people does not set right with me. I'm clearly defending the gray area of criticism versus dickism.
Wow.
And Justin says, agree, they need to know, but the best way to show them is to completely ignore them. As Jeremy said, every time you react or comment, the post gets bumped. Negative attention is still attention, and it's not that those people are being protected, it's peace of mind for all other group members. People don't want to come to a group full of negativity. I'm in several that allow price bashing, and they're all pretty depressing because it's nothing but bitching and attacking others. Totally. I'm so sick of those groups. That's why I don't fucking allow it. I said it doesn't need to be addressed. Ignore them. They aren't going to change by mocking them or yelling at them or whatever. It's still going to happen no matter how much we disagree, because I absolutely do not agree with scalping, which, I mean, whatever. I'm just, taking the other side at this point. But I'm not going to go and set prices for other people. He says, yeah, see, I'm not arguing against all that. It's the no laugh emoji thing that has me twisted. This dude's whole thing is based on this laugh emoji. Like, he's like, okay, I get it. I'm not gonna fucking bitch on the post, but if I can't fucking laugh emoji at their prices that are absurd, fuck you.
This is just a fucking woman, dude, girl, whatever it is, that's pissed because his my emotions weren't taken into consideration.
Yes.
And I'm gonna whine about it. Fuck you and your emotions. I wish they would get rid of all the emojis.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to make a comment, you gotta fucking write something out.
Right, you put
it's
your
too
words
easy
down.
to just say mad, crying, laughing. I do it all the time because I'm lazy. Fuck that. It's bullshit. If you actually got something you want to contribute to Facebook or social media, you should have to do some work.
H-A-H-A.
Yeah, H-A-H-A, right. So this is the comment that made me shit. And I was already done shitting at this point, but I was still on the can. It said, the fact that there's actually a person that doesn't see the difference in this is horrific. Pretty much the definition of fascism. I'm like, you motherfucker. I said, all I'm getting out of this from you is the fact that you need to somehow address their ridiculousness. You simply can't help yourself. But as someone who also runs several groups, you should know that it's absolutely unnecessary. It's poking the bear for no good reason. He said, so should I go to jail if I laugh at a president? If so, which one? And I'm like, oh, fuck, I could go off on that.
Which president? Is that what he's saying? Like, is it which
yeah,
president should
exactly.
he laugh at?
That's fucking.
I've laughed at all of them.
Yeah, they're all fucking joke. I wrote, laughing at prices is in no way a positive reaction. There's just not. He says, what I want you to understand is this. I was happy this morning. I was scrolling and everything was fine. What upset me was not a scalper. to which I would put a laugh emoji and scroll on by. It was not an argument between a scalper and a collector, to which I would put a laugh emoji and scroll on. No, it was none of that of which you speak. It was your threat. Your threat that if I use the laugh emoji, I will be separated from one aspect of my hobby. This has ruined my day.
Oh, God.
Justin, you're just so entitled that you think your opinion must be heard. By all means, keep using your emoji and bumping that ridiculous post so it's all anyone sees. He comes back. Your misinterpretation of why people laugh is unacceptable.
Okay. I can't handle anymore.
There was another guy too, but yeah, you get the fucking point.
So did you kick him out?
Absolutely.
Yes!
Woo!
Yeah!
He said,
vindicated!
You know what? And the funny part is, so on the post itself, I ended up taking all comments down. Other people started commenting and shit. And I'm like, listen, if you don't fucking like it, get out. I don't care. There's plenty of other people that are fine here. The whole thing, there were 6 fucking laugh comments on my post. So all 6 of those guys that laughed at it fucking booted him.
Gone.
Yep,
Get 'em.
just fucking gone.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know. The fact that I've seen that in another group too, where they're like, listen, dude, laugh emojis, like that's the same fucking thing as
It is.
bash and
It's the same
surprises.
thing.
And the fact, one guy came at me and said, you've never been, actually, maybe I really, oh no, did I just get rid of it? I probably did. Oh God, where is it? This guy had a really fucking long one.
So
Oh,
basically, these
whoa.
people that like to use these laugh emojis, they think they found a way to skirt the rule, and then they were called out on, no, you can't skirt the rule like this.
Yeah.
And they're like, fucking wires.
Here's another guy I had to immediately block. He says, Jeremy, this is Chris Clark. Tell me you've never zombie scrolled at 3 a.m., see a few snippets of a post, reacted, and moved on without giving it a second thought. It keeps going on, but so you're telling me you accidentally fucking laugh reacted to something that was absurd to you?
Yeah, he was zombie scrolling at 3 a.m.
I don't zombie scroll at 3 a.m., and if I do, I don't laugh react at a fucking post that I see is absurd. I accidentally send somebody a dick pic I shouldn't have. That's
Appreciate it.
yeah.
You're making me hate Motu or TMNT collectors.
This is everywhere.
No,
You see the
I've never seen this stuff anywhere else.
the fucking Motu groups
You-
are just as bad. I mean,
I've
it's-
gotten kicked out of them. I know.
yeah. And my whole thing, okay, I'll end it on this. That Chris Clark says, what's next? A difference of opinion on which show is better gets you the hammer? How about if you determine another emoji is undesirable to what you presume it to mean? Just stop and think for a moment on where does it end? And why do you feel you need to control what other people think on a public forum? My response was, it's not a public forum. It's a private group.
Yep.
Gone.
Peace out.
See ya.
Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you.
Yeah.
Chris Ackerman, I love Jeremy more than my own family, but is policing emojis really what you want to do for your board? You're not policing emojis.
no.
You're only policing emojis on buy-sell stuff, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's not on the main
You can't
group.
if you
And the selling group actually has less, so there's like 5,000, 4,000, whatever people in
Yeah.
there. But
it's just one thing. It's saying you
that
can't.
group has run itself pretty well for the last 7 years or so too. I created that one. The other group I inherited. This one I created. Groups or the rules have changed over the years because they have to. They have to grow with the times or whatever. And it's like. It's not that big of a deal for me. If I see somebody fucking laugh reacting, and you know what? That's the thing too. It doesn't mean I'm going to remove you because you laugh reacted. I might be like, dude, just why? Or I'll just delete a comment or something, which is what I normally do. But if you're gonna go off and be a penis about it, I'm gonna be a fascist and fucking get rid of you. What a dick. Anyway, fuck you, Tommy Firestone and
All right.
Chris Clark.
One world, one people.
One thing. So, I saw that somebody or the owners of Motu Nation sold Motu Nation for $2,000.
You don't really own. You can't own the water. It's God's water.
Well,
And here's what I want to know.
I have
If
a
they
couple
can
answers.
sell, if you can sell Motu Nation for $2,000, how much can we get out of the support group?
$8. Because Derek Ayers is gonna Venmo me $8 and then just fill it with 9/11 memes. So. And that's my assumption. You know,
You're probably right.
9/11,
You're probably right.
whatever he can find that's horrible, that's disgusting, he'll fill it with that. Christianity jokes.
oh, those are funny.
Those are
Those
funny.
not funny.
Yeah, those are pretty funny.
None of that stuff's funny.
What?
Read Curtis's comment.
Let's get another. Oh,
By the way, I'm listening.
I'm listening to the car. My family just found out from Steven that I love Jeremy more than them.
Take that.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so that whole drama was selling the group. I read some of it, which now there's like 40 different Motu Nation groups, by the way, because of that. People have left that group and started their own. Sold the group for $2,000. The guy regretted it, probably because of mass criticism from tons of people and all the admins and moderators that left the group. Apparently gave the people their money back or whatever, and it's business as usual. But I think the reputation has been tarnished. I don't give a shit. I think it's funny because it's drama and it's fun
I was
to read.
never a big fan of the Motu Nation anyways, except for Toy Drama.
Yeah, I mean it's a little.
I think I got kicked out.
It's fueled,
Probably.
it's fueled this show.
Yeah. Somebody did bring to my attention though that it's actually illegal, or maybe not illegal, but it's against Facebook rules to sell a group.
Right.
So somebody posted that too. So they can actually deactivate your account permanently for that. So,
Yeah, but you already sold it.
well, I guess he's lucky he didn't get his account deleted because I still see him
So,
posting.
I mean,
so.
basically, we're taking offers.
Yeah, right.
It's hard to have fun, more fun than any group. The support group is by far the most fun of everything that I'm a part of.
It seems to be. It seems to be.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. What else we got?
Any other
What-
drama?
No,
that's it for
All right,
Toy Drama.
I'm good with
Well,
drama.
Thanks, UPS guy. Then
Yes.
let's transition from toy drama talking about posts being deleted. Okay, so I am a member of various dice collector groups.
Prestigious.
Prestigious, and so I noticed a dice tray that somebody had made, and it was a prototype for to have one produced by a company, and auction started at $75, and I saw it early, so I bid $80, thinking when these things come out retail they're going to be $125.
Sure.
This is the first one, so it'd be kind of cool to have it, and there's no way it's probably going to be $200. There's no way I'll get it. So I bid, and the auction closes the next day at 9 p.m. And the next day, I'm looking for the post, and I can't find it because I can't remember what group it was in because I'm in too many stupid groups.
I feel you. Been there.
So I forget about it. 9 o'clock that night, I get a message from the seller, hey, you won the auction. And I go, how the hell did I win the auction? I was the second bid. And he didn't explain why, but for some reason, the admin of the group removed the post. So I bid at $80, and then somebody took the post down. And so I won the auction. I was like, Yahtzee.
Bonus.
So I talked to the guy a little bit more, and he shipped it to me. And he, I said, hey, when are these going to be available? Because I said I've shown some pictures to people. They really like them, and they're going to be $145 retail plus $15 to ship them.
Oh damn.
And I got it for $80. It's the first one,
Nice.
and it's one of the most beautiful dice trays I've ever seen.
And we get to see it
We did.
firsthand.
And I brought it with me
Wow.
today.
Wow.
So Cthulhu head,
Big
which is
Cthulhu.
just super cool. I'll pick it up and show the camera. Yeah. So absolutely amazing, absolutely beautiful. So I snaked it for $80 because apparently the post violated the group rules or something.
Oh shit. But you still got
So I got it.
Yeah.
I was like, hell yeah.
I'm
so-
all about some who created
Lovecraft. isn't it?
Lovecraft, yeah. Of course, learned about that through Metallica songs. Thing That Should Not Be, Call of Cthulhu. There's another song on their latest album. Yeah, so they kind of
Yeah, I was debating with your buddy Shalaki about Metallica yesterday on Facebook.
Fuck Shellacky.
He was totally upset because he's like, how did we go from this Metallica lyric to this Metallica lyric? And I said, well, the second one's a Thin Lizzy cover. So we didn't, it's from Whiskey in a Jar. So they didn't write that lyric. You know?
dude.
So
What's causing
what is that? I'm
I
assuming
don't
it's
know.
your coffee. But so
I'm
yeah,
glad
so
I
I was
don't have
super
headphones
excited
on.
about this dice tray. My wife, we just repainted our bedroom, and she's got stuff she wants to hang up, and she hadn't yet, so I hung that above our bed. She was not impressed.
No?
No.
I don't know. It's
So-
beautiful, man.
Yeah, it's super cool.
I like weird, kooky creatures and stuff anyway,
Right.
so
So
that looks like a good weed tray.
it could be a good weed tray. So got a bunch of Kickstarter stuff in. This is an Arcana notebook. Arcana, I guess if you'd say. Basically, track your character, make
Oh.
notes on an adventure for
Steve
Dungeons
looks
and
so
Dragons.
confused.
So super cool. There's another Kickstarter that I funded. These are Quest decks, another Kickstarter. Apparently, the world of Kickstarter kind of came alive. I don't know if something changed like with COVID and things freed up because I had been buying shit for like a year, and then all of a sudden I got a bunch of boxes, which is super cool.
Nice.
And basically these are adventure decks. So in a campaign, you can use the cards for bulletin boards for adventures for your people. They're basically like story prompts, you know, which is super fun.
I really like the packaging for this one, where it looks like a little flappy and
Oh yeah, looks like a
Yeah.
pocket. Like
And
a
then this one is
pouch.
pouch. There you go. That's the word I was
the
looking
Grim Adventures one's got some blood on it. 'Cause it's a
Yeah,
little bit
like
more
they've
violent.
been through some,
So,
like they've been through some grim adventures.
a little bit more magic one here with the Eldritch Omens, and then coastal threats. These are to go along with like anything along the Sword Coast, Ghosts of Saltmarsh, that kind of thing.
Plus, it's got a little palm tree in the corner.
Yep.
Can't go wrong with a palm tree.
This I'm just going to show you guys. This is like 2,000 map pieces for the tabletop to be able to put. See, it's gridded out for your miniatures to lay out all different. This is castles and keeps, so this is like indoor and this is outdoor. So, like I said, very cool, fun stuff.
Reminds me, I used to have this big playmat game. It was Battle Quest or something like
Quest?
here.
Nope.
It's older. It's like early '90s, but it was like the same. You had this whole vinyl floor mat. You could
Yep.
put your little spots to battle each other and shit like that. That totally reminds me of that. So
Yeah, that's
That's fun
essentially what
stuff.
it is. Just a place to put your miniatures on to play, and we do a lot more through Astral now, which is interactive, computer mapping. But and last but not least, I got my 20th anniversary Shadow Equidron, which is super cool. Don't eat this, by the way. You're not supposed to eat those.
So look
Oh,
at
that's
I just suck
interesting.
on them.
So
So the flap opens up, but there's no cellophane over
Nope, there's
the
no
figure.
window.
I mean, you can reach in there and touch it.
yeah, so that's why I was confused because my head was off like this when I opened it.
Oh, was it off
Right.
like that when you
It
opened
was
it?
off. Yep.
Yeah. So what'd
So-
you do about that?
So what I did was I immediately took a picture of the headless and I posted it on every group and forum that I'm a member of.
Yeah.
And I complained that the head was missing. Then I was like, oh wait, there's a head right there. That's what goes on the horse. But then I didn't apologize to anybody.
No.
And then when somebody called me out on my post for being an asshole, I just put a smiley face emoji.
Oh
So,
shit!
Yeah. So the Tickle Man, Rickle Man, he was like, well, I guess the head was in there the whole time. Well, I'm glad that you acted like an asshole. So
Oh, this actually happened. God damn it!
yeah, Rickleman.
See,
did
I
it.
missed this shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
Rickleman did it.
I missed that.
But it couldn't have been this because his was a different box, wasn't it?
Well, that's what I was trying to figure out because he said it was buried and it was down in the bottom, and he thought maybe it was there, but he wasn't sure.
I'm not sure this is Shadow Equidron. I think this is just Equidron. I
Oh.
think he had Shadow Equidron, which is a different one. It actually comes in a traditional ogre box.
Oh.
So I think he couldn't
Why-
see
but-
it down there.
Wasn't the I thought the Shadow one was the one that they did for the anniversary. The regular was just the regular because this one came with the T-shirts and the pins.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know that. I'm not certain on the names. But I
But
know
now
that,
that you say that, you look to be correct because that just says Equid, doesn't say Shadow.
yeah, I think Equidron
Were there
is
differences in colors or something?
yes.
Yeah.
See, this is the picture of the shadow Equidron here.
Yeah, see, he's brown and spotty. and this
Okay, I
guy's gray.
see. Yeah, like look, his armor.
grayish.
His armor's got that sort of orange.
Yeah. So my mistake. I called it the wrong one. So.
But yeah, regardless,
I'm trying to get this.
Way to go,
Everything's
Rickelman.
backwards on the TV.
I still love you, Rickelman.
Oh, I'll always love Rickelman. But he likes to have an opinion, so I make sure that he understands that I have an opinion too. So. But yeah, so I guess I.
Magnet on the.
Yep.
I love
mean, that's
those. That's awesome.
super
It's such
cool.
a small touch.
You know, I had a thing of papers by Elements. They have a little magnet on them to close. It's really fun.
I
So
got 2 T-shirts.
Damn, you're still going?
yeah, this
Well,
came
they
as a
came-
package.
yeah,
Oh,
This is-
okay.
This is the
Man.
celebration of 20
See, I
years.
hate looking at these figures, man, because I kind of want that guy.
So
I love
super
that.
Cool.
I think that's really cool.
Yeah, I think
Nate
this
Barch.
this
One
may
of 'em.
be a figure that I will keep in the package.
I think so too.
Really?
I'm gonna put the box right into a plastic
It
bag
seems.
on the doorknob.
Seems. Told you I was gonna bring in a bunch of plastic bags for you.
It feels like something special. Well done, Horseman.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Way
And
to
then-
celebrate. I'm still upset that I had to buy a T-shirt, and I'm kidding.
I'm trying to figure out what I did to get one figure and 2 pins and 2 shirts though. Because didn't you have to buy? You couldn't buy them separately, could you?
No, we
So
had
then-
to buy it all together.
Right. So then shouldn't I have 2 figures? Is that what I'm getting? Did I buy 1 shadow and 1 regular? And I got the 2 shirts, the 2 pins, but only 1 figure?
You get 2 shirts with 1 figure and 2 pins.
It was no, because you had to pick, didn't you?
There was 4 shirts to pick from. You got to pick 2 of them.
Oh, that's where I'm getting. I'm fucking. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's
Yeah.
been a while since I've been here.
You had a choice. There was 2 Nate Bark shirts,
Yep.
and there was 2 of the other artists, which I can't. So forgive me, I can't remember.
Female. Super
Yeah, her
talented.
name, and you get to pick 1 of each.
Okay.
I wonder if I would like to know what shirts I got because I haven't opened mine yet, and I don't know if they're the same ones you got.
So yeah, that's what I got.
Exciting. I love it.
Pretty cool.
All right, more toys. You or me?
I'm reading comments, so you
Okay.
guys. There was GI Joe classified drama. Oh, now you tell us.
Gonna have to save that for the next
Well,
one.
I mean, tell us now. Give me.
Where
does
were
anyone
you?
got a notepad?
You're not using my Arcana. Though. Don't kiss my ass.
actually here.
I need a notepad and a pen or something. I need a pen.
I got 2
This
pens.
is ridiculous. The guy tells us now. What is his name?
Maverick Savagawaganagi.
I'm writing his name down.
Salvagin. Is that right, Maverick? Salvagin?
Maverick. What?
Anyone's SALVA.
SAL.
Salvagine. Oh my god,
Vagin.
that's almost vagina.
All right. All right, you got your name on the list, buddy. That's a dumb shit. If you've got freaking stuff that you want us to talk about, you better do it while we're doing toy drama. And you better tell us where to find it.
One-
There's your name on the
He
list.
probably sent it to Travis.
1-6 shooter said I told you 45 minutes ago. So, well, you know what? We don't read the screen. We just read it when we're
Name on the list.
okay.
Next
so
is a check mark. All
so
right,
I-
buddy.
I got
You
stuff.
get too many check marks. You know what? You can't listen to the show for a week.
Might as well be a laughing face
yeah,
emoji.
no laughing emojis on this fucking show. First day in, and that's
Good
my
job, Maverick.
Okay, so I got toys, but first I had to show this amazing VHS off that I got from a guy at work. It is the Ninja Turtles Coming Out of Their Shells Tour VHS 90-minute concert.
I remember that.
Do you
This
still
is-
have the ability to play that?
Yes, I have a VCR. But it's also absolutely on YouTube, so you can watch it. I had never watched this as a kid. I had the behind the scenes video that I watched a million fucking times. But yeah, it's horrendous and hilarious and beautiful and wonderful all in the same package. But yeah, I never had that VHS, so that was fun.
I'm really upset that they gave Donatello a regular keyboard, not a guitar like his figure gets.
He had several different instruments. I don't understand how they did it. They came up with their instruments in the sewer, so it's what happens.
That's what you get.
I mean,
That guitar always makes me think of the My Prerogative Bobby Brown video because that was the first time I ever saw it.
oh really?
And I was like, I need one of those.
I've got to show you some cool shit later on that like 90s fucking digital instruments.
Oh, no,
you would love
1-6 shooters saying the same shit?
That's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
That's what I said.
Watch it, buddy. You're gonna end up on the list too.
All right, next I got Masters of the Universe pop vinyl Grizzlor.
That's cool. Let me see it.
I'm not a big pop vinyl collector, but
I don't know
Laura sent me a picture and goes, "You want any of these?" I said, "Fuck yeah, I want Grizzlor." So
I said, "Fuck yeah."
yeah, we're like we're kind of family. I don't have fangs, but I'm very furry, and my eyes are red half the time. So
That was a weed joke.
next, I just went to Target the other night, and they didn't have anything good except for something that I got for Steve. But I guess this was good.
Oh, that's great.
I got me a Napoleon Dynamite from Loyal Subjects.
Let me have some of your time.
Yeah, this is
Lucky.
He's. I don't know what the shirt. I don't know if that shirt was actually in the movie because
Yeah.
on the package
The
here it's
Vote
all
for
vote
Pedro
for
one?
Pedro, but the one he's wearing it just has like a
Yeah.
Pegasus on
It's got
there.
a Pegasus on it. Yeah, that's
But
in the movie.
he comes with a little Walkman and headphones and then jazz hands. And I haven't taken it out of the package yet, but I'm a huge fan of Napoleon Dynamite. So I had to have it. I don't know how you pass that up. Now some small figures. You all know I love my Mario.
Yeah.
Last night at Walmart,
You found a Koopa.
I did. One of the Koopa kids.
Which one's that?
This is Roy. You can tell because he's got the glasses, so he was named after Roy Orbison.
Oh.
When they did the English translation, see, they all had different names in Japan, but they did the English translation, so the dude who changed their names kind of went with like a music vibe. That's why we had like Lemmy Koopa, Ludwig von Koopa. Then he also did, who was that talk show host? Morton Downey Jr.
Yeah, Cooper Gooding
So,
Jr.
Morton
Koopa Downey Jr.
Morton Koopa Jr. or
Okay.
something.
Yeah.
And then Larry was just Larry because he liked the name. But yeah, this is Roy, Roy Orbison. Good
So
stuff.
how many of these you got? Do you have? How many Koopa kids do you have?
I think I have about 4 or 5 of them right now. They haven't released all of them yet.
Oh.
So I haven't seen Wendy O Koopa yet.
Oh yeah, I remember
so,
that. Yeah.
Love these guys. I'll say it a million times. I wish they would have had these when I was a kid, man. But hey, 41 and I'm getting them, so I guess it's all that matters. Plus, it's got a great color scheme. I don't know. The
It is
sculpt on the
amazing.
shell is beautiful. I just
It
love
is.
this stuff. Also at Target the other night, I got suckered into grabbing some of the Eternia minis.
Oh yeah, they've got these up. Target, they've got these up on a end cap.
Yeah, it
thing.
was a little end cap, and I
Yeah.
had just rounded the corner, and I went, well, no shit. Look, I'll just get He-Man and Skeletor. It's Battle Armor Skeletor. Little tiny
version.
tiny little legs, and the arms move, the head's on a little ball joint, so that moves around and his waist turns. But it's a little fun guy.
Oh, that's so cute. Don't we already have those though?
It's not. I don't think Battle Armor.
No, they do.
Do they?
Remember, they originally released the regular He-Man and Skeletor, but it were bigger, and it was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive.
Oh, sure.
So then when they re-released and they made them smaller,
Yeah.
they went and they didn't give us the original Battle Armor and He-Man, the original He-Man and Skeletor. They gave us Battle Armor and He-Man and Skeletor.
Right.
So I don't know if you picked up those first original middies
Nope.
that they did through Maddie. You didn't?
No, but I did get some bootleg ones, so maybe I do have a
Okay.
bootleg Battle Armor He-Man, but they're fun. They're cute.
They're fun.
They don't take up a lot of space. I got rid of all my loyal subjects so I could fill them up with these guys if I want to. And I was only going to get them, but then both Laura and Lily were with me, and they're like, but Stratos is so cute.
What is the hate with Stratos? Stratos has got a great color
I think it's a
scheme.
Joe Amato thing.
Is it just him?
I think
Is
it's
he
just Joe
yeah.
Amato. He's beautiful. And you know what? This, with the backpack and watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier, like, I could only imagine what they could do with this motherfucker on the screen after seeing all the shit they were doing with him.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
He's got a
Stratos could
jetpack
be-
and wings. Come
Yeah,
on.
really fucking badass. Plus, he's got a beard.
Yeah.
Amish beard, but I'm good with that.
Love it.
Yeah. So that was fun. And then the last thing I got was this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
Mega Blocks.
Mega Constructs
Mega Constructs.
Michelangelo from the comics.
Oh, he's got the red thing.
Yep. So he actually comes with an orange one as well, but I'll be displaying him with the red. Love these guys. I love the little mini figures.
Can I see it closer?
Of course you may.
Those are some pretty good little nunchucks.
That's what I'm talking about. Chain and everything.
Look at that. Can you see, Cody?
He already had it on you.
Oh, he did?
Made it worse.
Pete looks so
I like
excited
it.
looking at the Motu minis.
Hey, man.
I'm not going to not bring him in just because Pete's here.
I'm super happy for you guys.
So yeah, that's it. That's all. That's what I brought. There's some more, but since something didn't come in the mail yet, I'll bring it next time. So,
All right. You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
He's done. Well, we haven't talked about this on POTU, have we? Why don't I remember ever
Well, don't
discussing
blow it
this?
here. Save it for POTU, bud.
I don't think we've talked about him on POTU. Somehow we missed him.
I've got
I think we missed the clear Skeletor too.
the Origins Ram Man here, and I tell you what, this guy, he's so fun. I love him.
I think he looks amazing. There goes his arm.
Yeah, it's not broke.
Well, he's fucked. I've seen people like
They're modular, like the wrestler figures, so you can put a John Cena arm on if you want.
right. Well, there's that.
He's got sort of movable legs here.
I don't get the point of the legs.
Yeah.
They might as well have just kept it.
Didn't he
Static.
Didn't he spring?
Yeah,
or
and he
something?
still
still
does.
does. Watch this. I'll make him hit my mic.
Well,
Oh, I almost missed it.
there you go. There you
How cool. I mean, come on, Pete. Seriously? You don't like that?
If it
You go
was a
like,
turtle
here,
that did a
take
backflip,
this
it'd be
roadblock.
all right.
Bam. Gotcha.
I want to know why Roadblock is here. You've already had Roadblock here.
Because I have
We've
to
seen
show
for
the
that
size.
reason right there.
We've seen,
You got to find his arm.
I gotta find his arm.
There's been different versions of him that people have been posting about where he has like matte colored
Really?
yeah, matte colored armor and matte colored head. But then like people have gotten it where like the matte colored head with the silvery looking arm. So like there's different variants of this guy. Quality control ain't the best.
Probably wasn't meant to be a variant. It probably was just a...
Yeah, they fucked up. The biggest thing though is like the legs. Like what the fuck is the point?
What is the point? I thought it was going to be done differently.
Yes.
I thought they
You
were
could
going to
turn 'em
move inside,
Yes.
but then you'd have to straighten them to use the thing, is what I thought how
That's
it would
what I
work.
thought
but then
too. And
finding out that his legs from the knee up are not movable. He can bend his knee and he can twist.
right, which is
But
fun.
that's it.
You can bend his knee, but then what? He can't stand.
He can't do anything. Yeah, he...
Of course, if you're looking at it from a kid's point of view, I guess, you pretend, he's got bouncy legs or whatever and bend his knees and shit.
a couple
but-
different head options. You can have a closed mask, which is it's kind of cool looking. It doesn't, I don't know how many people will use that because it doesn't look like Ramy. But,
Hey, it looks
but
more
it
like a ninja with that little thing on there.
It's more like Juggernaut.
Yeah, yeah.
From behind, he looks like he's missing a head.
That's when you had it in your hand earlier. I thought you had popped the head off of something.
and then I truly don't understand the axe because this just looks wrong
You
and
swing it and you hurt people.
anti-symmetrical. What? Have you figured this out?
I mean, I think they were just like, hey, we'll give him 2 axes, and
Did
wouldn't
he
it
say
be neat if they
anti-symmetrical?
wouldn't
Yeah.
wouldn't it be nice if they hooked up together? I don't know.
That's kind of lame.
Yeah.
But another fist, so you could put 2 axes, 1 axe in each hand.
Yep.
That'll work. And his arms are usable on a regular Origins figure because I've seen people do it.
And vice versa. I've seen people put the more.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Muscular
I like to display my Ram Man with Evil Lynn arms. Just because I'm edgy. I'm an edgy Motu guy.
If you can pose it with evil in arms, I really need to figure that out. I want to see that.
I was able to get some of the I don't know if you call them early production unpainted samples from Valaverse for the Valaverse figures, which is kind of cool because we all know that the G.I. Joes we have that they've given us, if you can find them, the weapons look horrible in their hands, and so now I brought in Roadblock because he's a bigger figure, and I wanted people to see the scale of this gun in his hand, and it looks way cooler. Obviously, mine's a painted version. First thing I did is paint his pants because it looks more like a real roadblock. But that's besides the point. The scale is good. The weapons look cool. They're good. They're good sculpt. And here's one of Duke holding a gun. These weapons will work great with your G.I. Joes. And there's quite a few of them here. I haven't gone through too many of them, but pretty satisfied with the size, the scale, and the sculpt. Now, see, I mean, what do you think, guys? What looks cooler in Roadblock's hand? The tuning fork or the cool gun?
I mean, obviously it's the tuning fork, but I'm a Loki fan, so
I'm all about giant weapons, but
We talked about this on PO2, but real quickly. Jeremy was able to secure me the Flocked Panther, which is a Walmart exclusive. They claim the box is flocked. The box is soft.
it's just soft.
This was advertised as a flock. It was going to come in a flocked box. It's an exclusive. Would you say that box is flocked, Pete?
no.
But it's
But
got
I
like
also
a.
know what happened the last time I talked about flocking. So, this is cool, man. I'm super pumped that you guys can repeatedly buy the exact same thing over and over again. That just makes me happy for you guys.
But they have more
They
articulation.
didn't even change it. It literally is just the same thing again.
Well, the
That's
original.
all we're doing is trying to chase that fucking dragon, man. Let us have it.
The original Origins Panther didn't come with flocking,
Right.
and it was 20,
25.
25.
This guy was.
This one does come with flocking, and it's 40.
So,
Why would you not buy that?
Yeah, you can spend more money.
Yeah, you get an opportunity to spend more money.
But what's great is it's not like you bought that one instead of the other one. You bought both of them.
I bought actually a few of the other ones. I've got problems. I don't deny that, and I never have.
Oh, shit. We got a hot toy coming?
No, better.
Okay. good, 'cause
Right. There's the comment. I love the comments. It's like, oh, more Motu. Pete's having a fucking great day, basically. Well, you
if
wait,
you guys,
buddy.
you guys sat through my D&D. The least I can do is sit through Motu.
Holy shit.
Oh, great. It's a fucking Motu hot toy. Call that a double whammy.
So, what do we have here? It's failure to communicate. Oh, that's a song.
No, I don't think it is.
Yeah, it is.
That was at the beginning of
Patience.
Civil War, right?
What?
Or
Patience, isn't it?
was it? Okay, you win. I don't know.
What?
Guns N' Roses.
I don't know
Patience?
music.
Is it Patience? No, maybe it isn't.
I think
It
it is Civil War. Yeah. What we
Yeah.
have here is a failure to communicate. With
What I've got here
Civil
is
War what?
the song,
By who?
Guns N' Roses.
Okay, first off, Axl Rose is a douche.
Well, yeah, everybody knows that.
what I've got here is not failure to communicate because I missed this guy. He came up. It's Keldor, Mondo, Masters of the Universe. He was up. He was limited to 1,000 pieces, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Sold out relatively quickly. I missed it. But I did see that Curtis Ackerman got a couple of these.
Nice.
And so I traded him some Legions. And I was able to score Keldor. Keldor is a pretty cool figure. I know he's kind of got... Some people were like, nah. Some people were like, I got to have him. But the real reason I think I really had to have him was, well, I think he looks cool. I mean, what do you think, Jeremy?
I think it looks awesome. I dig long-haired dudes with goatees and shit anyway. So, but any reason to have another version of
Man, if you put a blue He-Man head
Skeletor.
on there, he'd be Faker.
he would.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
He would.
And by the way, that quote's from Cool Hand Luke. The song, yes, uses a clip at the beginning
Yeah.
of it.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
But it's not from the Guns N' Roses song. It's from the
No.
movie.
True, but
You
I think
fucking-
our generation
you're
would probably.
animals.
Anyways, so this is awesome. The coolest thing, and I forgot to bring his other head, and I totally meant to. He came with 3 heads, and that works out really cool.
oh, like the Ghost Rider.
For
head.
those of you guys that are
People
curious
going-
what head is, that's where a guy puts his penis in your mouth. So,
But it comes with this Alcala head.
Okay,
Valhalla-inspired head.
take a step back. Why is it Skeletor or is it Keldor? Or is that the same
Keldor
thing?
becomes Skeletor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So-
this is him before he gets the
Before-
acid vial thrown on his face.
Then you have, it comes with a head that I should have had Cody get a picture up of, but it's no big deal, of his head while the acid is on. His head's like in like fiery acid.
Yeah, it's got like translucent greenish,
yes.
like smoke.
So the
and shit
coolest head
coming.
is the one you forgot.
Right, right.
Okay,
No.
I just,
like it is a cool
I'm
head.
glad we're on YouTube.
This is
You
my
guys, he's got a great cape and a great. I left all that at home, but here's the figure. Here's the
This-
faker figure.
this is my favorite head. And I just love how it works because you can open the skull and the way that they design.
Oh shit! It actually moves around inside the hood.
Yes, it does.
God damn it! God, that's cool. I absolutely love that shit.
So I'm wearing this skull on my original Skeletor. I swapped it to this head, and then I'm using Keldor as Keldor.
Nice.
So very cool. Pretty happy I was able to get my hands on this. Thanks, Curtis.
Yep. Po2 folks know that we're big fans of butt
Curtis
cheek
is-
Skeletor. So
Curtis is saying, "Get a picture, Cody. You're looking for Mondo Keldor. That's what you're looking for, and it's gonna." There it
There
is,
it
right
is.
there. I see it in the middle. There's, you go back. There's that head. Yeah. So there's the vial of
there's probably some more pictures throughout the thread. There's like 18 of them, but it
yeah.
even has the vial of acid and shit.
Oh yeah, it's coming. He's got the
Yeah,
vial.
what?
The vial there.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
shit.
See, like it's got all three stages.
Look at me.
Eh.
Who threw acid in his face?
Well, it depends if you're what you know. If you're looking at 2000X, he threw it at his
He
he
threw it at King
Randor.
Randor, or not King yet. It was whatever. anyway.
General Randor or
Yeah.
something.
And he
Captain
blocked
Randor.
it with a shield. He deflected it, and it came back and hit him in the face.
Yeah, he went,
And then he went and seeked out Hordak and said, "Hey, bitch,
I'm
I
gonna
don't want to die. Help me."
Save me. And
So then he's like, "All right, now your head floats and it's a skull."
yeah,
So there you go.
makes sense, right, Pete?
I'm thoroughly excited for you, Steven.
Nice.
He's beautiful. Good figure.
Doesn't scale with anything else that you have.
It
Which is
does.
cool.
I've got all the Mondo figures. Well, not all of them. I don't have all the variants, but I have. And the last thing I'm going to show off real quick here. I like these. Little Prince Lotar here from the original Panache playset. Voltron. This is a little 3 3/4 figure. I think they're fun. I love these guys.
Yep. I only have one. It's is he King something?
King's Archon?
There you go.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, I want them.
That's the only one I had as a kid. So I was like, I want him back.
All right. That's that. That's that for toy. I'm sorry. Thanks, UPS guy.
Thanks, UPS guy.
Good.
What else we got to talk about, boys?
Falcon and the Winter
As
Soldier.
I say, have you
We're going
guys-
to do that without Trav? I'm not saying we shouldn't. I'm asking.
We can wait. We can wait. Give everybody a chance to make sure they've seen it because we're not Matt Rodriguez.
True,
So-
true.
Let's hold off on that. Watch it. It's worth it.
Have either of you guys watched Mortal Kombat?
No.
No. And I most likely will not.
From what I'm hearing on the internet, it starts out great and dives.
Did you watch the old one?
No.
Years ago, I saw it at the drive-through.
At the drive-through.
Drive-in.
Yep. He was getting a quarter pounder in Mortal Kombat. So,
Quarter Combat. I won't spoil it for anybody, but I just gotta say, man, like I don't know why, but I had higher hopes for it.
Snyder will fix it.
I mean, I think they should release the Snyder cut of it because I don't know, dude. It's not very great acting. And
How the fuck
there's a
are you-
whole middle part that's just really like kind of drags on. I will say Kano's hilarious. Kano is freaking funny.
I heard he
didn't-
should be in every scene.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
if he's
I
not
didn't
in the
expect
scene,
it.
then people should be saying, "Hey, where's Kano?"
Exactly.
So
They underutilize certain characters and just the acting is not good. And
one person said it was supposed to be campy and goofy in that way.
I
And
don't
then
think
somebody
so.
else said, yeah, that's exactly what you say when something becomes a shit show and you say, oh, I meant to do it that way.
Right. No, listen, the first, I guess, the meme says 7 minutes. I didn't time it. But if you saw the animated feature, which I'm sure you guys didn't, but it's like Scorpion versus Sub-Zero type of thing, or Scorpion's Revenge or something. Real brutal, bloody intro and stuff. That's an animated feature. This kind of plays off that. Fucking great. I loved it. I'm like, if this is the tone for the rest of the movie, God, this is awesome. They finally did it, justice. And in the end, after the whole movie was done and they showed us the new, it's focused on a new character the whole time who is stupid.
What? Is it a girl?
No, it's a guy.
Oh.
It's a guy.
I was almost
Cole Young or something.
But he's transitioning.
Maybe. Johnny Cage is notoriously absent from the movie.
Why?
Because there's reasons, I guess the director or writers did, but apparently they're looking to get him in the sequels. That's if they have sequels. To me, okay, they have this trend lately where movies aren't really standalone anymore. They're like setting up for the next thing, and I felt that with this. But I really think they should have just focused on making this a one and done type of thing and made it awesome rather than setting it up for another sequel or whatever.
I just don't feel like, for the most part, the hardcore Mortal Kombat players there wasn't enough to the lore. There wasn't enough depth to make a movie out of.
But there could be. That's the thing.
But to the fans, it wasn't. You win and you picked the character you liked. You fought. You killed each other.
Right, but each character has their own storyline, their own background, their own reasons for joining the tournament.
Totally understand it, but that's not what kids know.
The elements
people that were
they
raised
show,
on Mortal Kombat, they want it's just fighting. You can't make a movie out of that.
Well, they did.
Wow. They can't make a successful
like,
movie out
it
of
started off promising, and in the end, I actually would rather go back and watch the 1995 movie again, which had no real good fatality. I will say the fatalities were fun. They did have some really gruesome, fun, laughing out loud fatalities. So,
have you seen Demon Slayer?
I have not seen Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer beat Mortal Kombat with box office with half the theaters.
Oh, well,
It's an anime movie.
okay, yeah.
Is that the one on the train?
I went and saw it yesterday.
Good.
Yeah, super good.
All I could say is if you don't pay money to see Mortal Kombat, I'd say, if you got HBO Max, just watch it there. But do go out and pay money to go see Nobody, because I really want to see that movie again. This made me, Nobody has some better character building and fight scenes than this movie had. So
nice.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Nobody with
Bob Odenkirk.
Bob Odenkirk, yeah,
Oh, okay.
fucking great.
So
Loved it.
And basically, it's like another revenge. Like, you killed my family, I'm gonna kill you.
No, it's kind of no, because the family doesn't get killed for him to do his thing. But
Spoiler alert, Jesus.
Stuff happens to him
Okay.
where it's like, all right, well, it's kind of, got that kind of John Wick, like, well, I guess I'm back, type of thing. So, great. God, I hope
I love Bob Odenkirk.
Yeah, and this movie, like, Laura is not a big, and I know I've been on here before and talked about it, but Laura was watching it with me, and she was like having a fucking blast. And these are not the types of movies that Laura goes to.
Right.
And she at one point she leans in and goes, "He's kind of hot in this movie." I'm like, damn right he is. So yeah, I can't recommend that movie enough. Mortal Kombat, not so much. Which sucks because I'm like the positive guy. I wanted to love it so much. I tried to find all these positive things, and it just broke my soul.
Did you
Corey-
guys watch Hunters on Prime, the Nazi Hunters show with Al Pacino?
No.
I started it. I really enjoyed it so far. So you get a chance.
I hadn't even heard about it.
Corey Gunn's asking me if this is my favorite Mondo. No. It's very good, though.
What one's your favorite?
Man, I
Fuck you, Corey.
hard time picking between Merman and Man at Arms.
Yeah, Man at Arms, kind of boring character for me usually, but looks wonderful in that.
Yeah.
Merman, of course, just blub, blub, love him.
Also, Curtis Ackerman's asking, have we watched Invincible on Amazon Prime? It's
Yes.
pretty awesome. So far, me and Pete are caught up.
I attempted to watch the first episode and fell asleep and never went back. So
Because you thought it was boring?
no, I just fell asleep.
Okay.
Yeah, I had not.
Very enjoyable.
I need to kind of say that for everybody. Like when I say that I fall asleep, it's not because it was boring. It's because I fucking fell asleep. That happens to
Yeah,
me a lot.
Invincible is amazing.
Could you mind if we talk about it?
Go for it.
Okay. So yeah, Invincible is very good. I think Jeremy would enjoy it, especially if he watches that first episode till the end, because the end is where it kind of like goes, hey, this is where it's different. But I gotta say, was it J.K. Simmons?
Oh yeah, he plays Omni-Man.
Oh my gosh,
He's awesome.
His voice is just fantastic for this.
He's done a lot of voices because he knows how to do a lot of voices.
He just has to do his own voice.
Yeah, he's awesome.
It's fantastic. So he does a great job in this. Zachary Quinto,
Quinto is Robot.
yeah, who played Spock in the Star Trek reboots.
Andy was in
He was in Heroes.
and American Horror Story.
Okay, so I did not. I've not seen that.
Walking Dead plays the main character.
Yes.
Glenn from The Walking Dead voices the main character. Really good episodes. It's fun. I kind of can't wait to see. I'm at this point. I actually think I'm maybe overall enjoying it more than Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, more power to you. I don't know enough about Invincible to know. I just know it's animated and Glenn is in it.
Yeah. Really curious to see what I think Invincible is, and this is just a quick overview. We'll talk about Falcon and the Winter Soldier in more in depth, obviously, when we get Travis back, and all four of us or whoever Travis invites. Maybe it'll be 10 of us. I don't know. We'll sit down and actually discuss it. But I feel the preview of how my feelings is I feel like Falcon and the Winter Soldier started ridiculously strong and faded off, and I feel like Invincible started weaker and is picking up. So.
Fair enough.
That's
Yeah.
just my thoughts, but like I said, we'll get into those thoughts.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I could sit here and just start going blabbing away about the Marvel stuff, but I'll hold back.
Yeah, we'll get our
Yeah.
chance to have our.
I did
Our
actually.
discussion.
No, you guys last episode did talk about the Snyder Cut.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Yes.
Okay, I couldn't remember if you did or not.
Yep. I'm the only one that did.
Right.
Did you?
So, yeah, I did.
Okay.
I fell asleep through some of it,
I
but I did keep going back and making sure that I ended up finishing the movie. So I
Yeah.
watched it in about 4 sessions.
Me too.
It was noticeably better than the theatrical version that we got.
Yep.
I dug the little Joker moment. I thought I don't know. I thought it was fun. But too little, too late. Maybe I don't think that it was a masterpiece by any means.
I think it, and this is we kind of already said this on the show, but I think it's great for hardcore DC fans.
Yeah.
I think for those guys that got a better version of what they wanted, they're the ones that I think are saying it's so fantastic, and I'm happy for them.
And I'm a big fan. I actually really like Batfleck.
Me too.
Like I think
Yeah.
the Ben Affleck Batman might be my favorite.
Yeah, I do like Batfleck. I don't really put any of that whole thing's shortcomings on any of the actors. I mean, I don't like the Flash as the actor that played. It's not his fault. He was cast.
Right.
They,
And I actually the first the theatrical cut or whatever, like I didn't really dig that character so much, and in this I actually kind of liked him a little
it's
bit.
better because it gives him more. It gives you
Get
more
more
to attach
story.
to.
Makes me like Cyborg a little bit more. 'cause there's
Cyborg
more
was the
story
one-
for him, and
Cyborg got the biggest upgrade.
yeah.
I feel like that
he's
character
got metal pieces instead of human pieces.
character upgrade.
So,
Yeah. I will say that I did agree with your whole Wonder Woman thing about her being so fucking fast and all that shit. It's
Yeah.
like, all right, whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I'm not the biggest DC fan overall, but I think that they were going in a direction.
And that's why we brought you to the show. We don't want diversity here.
Hey, and I'm open-minded to all that shit. I'm a huge Batman fan. I don't know a shit ton about the comics, but I've watched the animated series and all the movies and fucking toys and all that shit. But, yeah, we've got some comment. I see you're smiling. Look over my shoulder
If
here.
Jeremy talks about Leto being good, I'm blocking him.
That actually happened. That's why he's bringing that up. I mentioned something in a thread like, I actually kind of liked Jared Leto Joker, and somebody was like, "Are you fucking serious?" And he got so mad at me for liking it, he fucking blocked me.
Jared Leto did exactly what they asked him to do.
Exactly.
Like you just said, it's not his fault.
And then and he was pissed that they cut out a bunch of his scenes. So I
Right.
mean, he obviously there was more story there. Fuck, release that. The director's cut of that movie, you know. Fuck it. Let's get a bunch of director's cuts of those movies.
There's no consistency in the DCEU, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
You know, it's just hey, we're gonna do this Joker movie. It's standalone. Hey, we're gonna do. Oh, hey, by the way, we've got these great shows on the WB, and they are great shows. I mean, we're not gonna use those characters. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, why would we use the successful people? I mean, that just doesn't make any sense. Let's get new people. Let's constantly change Batman. Let's change the Joker. Give Leto a shot to be more the Joker you wanted, and you gave us the Joker you gave us. You tried so hard to make it not Heath Ledger's Joker that you fucked the character up.
Yeah.
Jared Leto crushed it for what he was asked to do. He did a great job. The fact of the matter is, they didn't write it well. And that's how the whole movie was. And I've had this debate with so many people. You can't blame the actor for doing what he's told, you know?
And you can't blame him for what is shown in the end either. I
Right.
mean, he
You
could
can't
have
blame him
done
for what
so
the
much
editor
more
did.
for it. And yeah, I get the face tattoos and just all that stuff. I mean, I get some of that just ain't your thing. The grill, you know, stuff like that. But I don't know, man. If that dude came up to me in the fucking bar and shit, I mean, I'd be scared shitless. So I don't.
It was, it was kind of like it was your pimp daddy kind of
Yeah.
mixed with your trash, mixed with your whatever. And like I said, it was a noble attempt to try to do something different. I think it fell flat in my eyes.
Yeah.
But then again, too, if you went into that movie expecting a repeat of Heath Ledger's Joker because that's what you wanted, you were going to be let down. And if you thought for 1 second after seeing that trailer that's what you were going to get, you're a fucking idiot. And I'm going to put a laughing emoji on your life.
On your life.
So,
Well,
That being said, he's still my least favorite one. So
back to Invincible. Now that Pete's back,
okay, there you go.
is it wrong to be attracted to some of the cartoon characters?
is it wrong that I'm so upset that we didn't get to actually catch Rex with Multigirl?
Oh,
You know
that
what I
was
mean?
hot.
That
I
was
was
so
thinking
hot.
about that. So yeah,
Having an orgy with
imagine
multiplication, or
a
what's her
chick
name?
that she can multiply herself.
Yeah. He was having an orgy
Oh.
with all of them.
I was just saying,
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, they didn't show
Yeah,
it though.
damn it.
Didn't show it. And it's Robert Kirk.
Duplicate? Duplicate.
I know. I should have stayed awake. Fuck.
Oh, you gotta get like second or third episode for that.
It's good, man. It's fun. I think it's
Pay attention to the shading in the crotches,
yeah.
Have you
in
noticed
in the
that?
butts?
in the butts. It makes everybody look like they wet their pants.
Oh.
Which or the chicks are just really horny and they're all wet.
Yeah. Yeah. That
Yeah. There's just a few things that I focused on. The twins. I love the twins.
What?
The twins.
Yeah.
Those guys are great. They're villains,
they're
but they're
goods.
freaking they're amazing.
Ton of names in it. A lot of the characters are fun.
Are you saying like big name people or something?
Yeah, the-
Okay.
the
I was
voice-
like, they
I
all
mean,
have
we-
names. You mean?
Before I left, I mean Stephen Yeun, Zachary Quinto, J.K. Simmons, Sandra Oh is the mom, the Asian woman from Grey's Anatomy.
Okay,
I mean there's Marsha Ali is a character. There's
don't
some
know.
names. He was True Detective, the third season.
No.
You recognize him if you've seen him.
Okay. Fair enough.
That doesn't work, Curtis, when it's a girl doing it to a boy.
What?
Well, wait. Now that I think about that, I'm not sure. If Monster Girl is really 24,
Yep.
there's a problem with her getting it on with someone else on the team.
Is she banging somebody younger?
No, so what happens is every time she transforms into the monster, when she comes back to human form, she's younger. So she looks like she's 10, but she's actually 24.
Okay.
So
Ooh.
So is she getting it on with? Is there a problem with her getting it on with the guy who's just been newly got his body?
No.
Who would there be a problem with? Because he's old too. He's older. He looks like a kid, but he's not. So I don't know what you're talking about, Curtis.
So if she keeps changing then into
Yeah.
this
In fact,
monster
you're-
thing, does she eventually just like look like a baby?
Well,
Yeah.
no, that's what she told him. She goes, I
Yeah.
can't. They were practicing. It was kind of cool. They were practicing, and she's like, I can't keep practicing all the time and changing into this monster unless you want to be changing my diapers soon.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So she says she's foregoing some of the training because she doesn't want to,
Interesting.
a lot of cool character development.
Mark
the writing
Hamill's a
is really
voice?
good. What?
1-6 Shooter says Mark Hamill.
Yes, he is.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Rex Splode is I can never think of his damn name. Do you guys watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
No.
Oh, you guys are
What
stupid.
the hell is Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
He's
a
naming all
hilar-
these shows. I'm like,
It's
I
a hilarious show.
I mean, it's like
I,
it's like saying 9-9, and I just want to go 1.
Oh, Walton Goggins.
Who's that?
Jeez, you know Walton
that is
Goggins.
either.
Justified, Predators. Walton
Oh,
Goggins.
I've seen that guy.
Yeah.
He's got a face that you
He's
recognize.
he's
but-
the guy that's in charge, the head of the with the scarred face.
Yeah, with the scarred
Yeah.
face. He's
Yep.
cool.
What is?
He's the tailor. Mark Hamill was the tailor, he says.
Oh, this guy plays Rex Splode, and he's a fucking lunatic in everything he does.
Oh, I've seen that dude.
Yeah, and he's super fun. So
Maverick is saying Mark Hamill is the super suit. Yeah. We
yeah,
got
Art
that, Mark.
Rosenbaum. Yep. So
Maverick.
Seth
you'd been
Rogen
first, I
voices a
would've-
character in it.
Giving you another chance.
Rars Marquand is quite a few voices in it.
Oh, that dude's got. He's a great voice actor anyway.
Oh, yeah, that
Yeah.
guy from
Yeah.
Walking Dead.
Walking Dead.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Marshall Ali.
Oh, I've seen him too.
Yeah, I know.
Was
you
he
have.
in Luke Cage? Maybe.
Yeah, he played
The snake guy. Viper? Nah.
Cottonmouth.
Cottonmouth.
Played
There you go.
Cottonmouth.
All
I
right.
loved him as
So-
Cottonmouth.
Oh, he's great.
Oh, hey, there's some news. Did you hear that?
Yeah, they're saying that they might be bringing those into the MCU, all the Netflix.
Everything but Iron Fist. Go for it.
Well, no, they're talking about these could just be rumors, but from what I've read, they're gonna have all the same actors except for the dude who played Iron Fist and Luke Cage, actually. But the other ones are going to be used, but they're talking about rebooting their whole story. So it's the same actors, but they're going to be
Oh, interesting.
yeah. So like even Punisher, so John Bernthal and which I understand because those shows had a different tone, but it's like
You can bridge that gap.
I think you could.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it'll be interesting if they actually go about and do that. I mean, having John Bernthal Punisher like next to somebody like the Vision is like quite the opposite, you know, because those shows almost feel a little bit more realistic, sort of.
I really like
Well,
the guy
yeah.
that played Luke Cage, though, as Luke Cage.
I
That
thought he was
sucks.
good.
There's
yeah.
not a ton of because you don't see the flash of the extraordinary superpower in the shows.
Right.
It's a lot of just like hand-to-hand combat and strength.
Yeah.
Bulletproof and that kind of stuff, but you don't. It's not flashy magic. It's not.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Purple Man from Jessica Jones was mind control. I mean, there's nothing
Yeah.
flashy there.
Oh,
But that was talk about and to just briefly touch on, somebody said on Facebook, whatever, man, I loved Winter Soldier and Falcon. It was great. WandaVision was better, and my wife was like, I liked the Winter Soldier better.
yeah. I'm seeing
but-
a lot of people.
But I
Back
feel
and
like
forth
that's
on those,
because
yeah.
it's easier to say that one's better because it's just like it fit right into the MCU.
Right.
It was everything the movies had given us in show form, where Vision was out there.
Yeah, it
You know,
was.
WandaVision
it's
was
kind of experimental.
and I get it, but they were both great for what they were.
Yeah, they're talking about D'Onofrio coming back as Wilson Fisk too,
Oh, I
which
love him.
he was
Do they have a
wonderful.
choice?
Right, I know he's
Yeah.
perfect.
If they're
so.
going to do Kingpin, do
Yeah.
you really have a
Yep.
choice?
Yep.
You shouldn't have a choice.
But I don't know why you would replace Luke Cage. He was great.
Well, I think that somebody up here says, somebody says in the thing that they think that he's going to be he's supposed to be the new Blade.
No.
I think that's what.
Oh, he's talking about
Luke Cage.
the guy who played Cottonmouth.
Oh, is that who he's talking about?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
he's going to be Blade.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were talking about Luke Cage when I saw that, so I assumed it was him.
I felt like there was.
Curtis Ackerman actually liked Iron Fist.
I liked
I
Iron
watched
Fist
the first
I
season.
try to like this guy, but he
But
says shit like that, and I just
until they made it about his girlfriend. I thought it was good.
no. It was better than other shows that I've seen, but it was. I'm sorry when you talk about it. It was the Thor Dark World of the Netflix series.
There you go.
You know.
Yeah, I never watched the second season. I didn't finish the third season of Jessica Jones. I tried, but when it became more about like her
third season
friend.
Jessica Jones. Was
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
I never finished the second season of Punisher.
Oh, bummer.
It's on my list. I
Yeah.
haven't circled back to it. You know.
Yeah.
The last year of my life has changed just because I used to work 24-hour shifts.
Yeah.
So in the evening I could pop on that stuff and watch to my heart's content.
Sure.
As long as somebody didn't have an emergency. I don't have that anymore. But
Other than that, I think there's, I mean, like that the new Spider-Man movies. I mean, it's definitely gonna have Alfred Molina come back as Doc Ock and stuff
Ock.
like that, and they're gonna do use the de-aging stuff on him and all that. So maybe at the end of the movie he didn't die, and instead he gets pulled into something else or some shit. I don't know.
Who knows? When they're dealing with a multiverse, they can do anything.
I'm telling you, the world is their burrito right now.
I thought for sure you were going to say the world is a vampire.
that's
but
exactly.
the pause was just. All right, fellas, we're at 2 hours and 15 minutes. Pete has someplace he says he's got to go
I
as
do.
usual. It's not you're not doing D&D today?
No, not today.
My God.
No
All
birthday
right.
parties. Wrapping up episode 211 of the Wife's Gonna Kill Me podcast. The inaugural show with new co-host Jeremy DeWitt.
Thanks for having me,
The
fellas.
big, lovable, hairy bastard that he is. So thank you, YouTube. 21 viewers. I don't know if we've ever hit 20 before that I've noticed. It's always been high teens. That makes me happy.
That's lame.
Seducer Cody did a great job
I
as
want
always.
more viewers. Next
So
week. All you people got to be back and recruit some friends.
I'm going to wrap this up before I taste that.
It's gonna be
So-
bad too.
For Seducer Cody and host Stephen Bishotti, co-host Jeremy DeWitt, my name is Peter McCarthy. And until next time, wait, we're not doing the toy aisle thing. Until next
are?
time, we'll come up with a new thing because nobody goes to the toy aisle anymore unless it's to find He-Man and Skeletor origins. So, thanks for everything. It's been fun. Thanks. Minutes later, when we talk about it, say I told you that 45 minutes ago. Keep pounding it, man. Yeah, keep coming. Keep us coming. All right.
Travis's new job is he's going to sit and watch that the whole
Yeah,
time.
yeah. Because the guy that reads well should definitely read the comments. We love the interaction. We love that stuff.
I don't want to ruin the shtick though. So.
No. And also too, we're all monitoring too. If you guys have something comes up, shoot us a message on Facebook as well. We've got
Travis
them right
not being
here.
able to read well is not shtick.
Oh, well, I realize, but it's become a staple of the
Right,
show.
right. So
I would not dare take that away from him.
Can't remember where we were recently, and he read something just ridiculously wrong, and I'm like, I wish people could see that watch
Right.
our show or listen
Right.
to our show
right,
because
right.
they'd know it's absolutely
Right.
the
Yeah,
real.
it's-
Well,
the
it's-
real deal.
It's not a farce.
No, it's super funny because he does that. He reads, and then you see how Steve treats women in real life, and you realize he's actually an asshole. You see me in real life, and you laugh your ass off because I'm hilarious. Like it's funny.
And I really have a thing against laugh emojis, so